Oxo Road. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Red Pilled America is the best storytelling podcast in the country. This week we explore whether manufacturing jobs can ever come back to America by telling the origin story of the baseball cap. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse. The penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor. Got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my lighthouse. Top floor.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse on a Monday. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I know nobody in Florida is a mega millions millionaire. But guess what? You're rich in other things. Right. I know it sucks because a lot of people were very disappointed. And so were we. We all got involved in the lottery. It was good juice for about, 3-4 weeks. But now it's a little bit, some people say it's a letdown. We won't let you down today. We got tickets for Busch Gardens at 11:45, which is awesome. Jimmy's on vacation. And as you can hear already, the Doji Cat is in the house. Good morning, Mr. Nutter.
Good morning, G-Man.
How you doing, buddy? We'll get to you in 1 second. I know you got a lot to tell us.
Okay, yeah.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
I guess.
We got a lot of catching up.
Good morning to the princess and the girl who brings all the life to the show every day. Good morning, Francis. How are you?
Hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. Not rich, but there actually was a woman in Jensen Beach who won $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah, she had $1 million.
She's single?
She didn't hit the mega, but I don't know. I don't know her status.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Only 2 people I think hit $1 million with this Mega Millions, and she was one of them.
Wow, Jensen B, that's close.
Yes, it is.
God, nobody won from Boca.
Nope.
So, Nutter, how the hell are you? I know you're a little nervous. You said it's like sex in a way.
Yeah.
It's like sex.
Well, he's not wrong.
Haven't done it in a while.
A little nervous.
Couldn't sleep last night.
You're like, with
The butterflies this morning.
I was going to drive by the house and beep.
Oh.
I was at New York Prime. I was going to be like, all right, Nutter, come on. What's up, buddy? So, were you excited when you got up this morning? Like, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I was. No, it's good to be back, man. Missed you guys.
Well, we missed you too.
Yes.
I know the audience missed you too.
Absolutely.
And it's great that you're back. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. So I don't look at the board.
I love it. You always look to the sky now, just to prove to me he remembers the phone number, the text line. Yeah.
Nutter's your email open or no?
Not yet, but I'll get to it eventually.
Okay, don't bother.
Yeah.
Eventually, you can email Nutter.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
And if it was, there was no Teamsters.
Yes, and we have that talkback feature too. We do. You can download that iHeartRadio app if you have not downloaded it yet. What are you waiting for? And then you go to Real Radio 921. There's a little microphone. You can click on that and you leave us a talkback. It's like a voicemail.
Yeah.
And if you don't like the way you sound, you can record it over and over and over again until it's perfect for you to send off to us.
Yeah, you guys have been really great with that. You've been giving some good ones.
Yes, you haven't. Have you met or have heard from Nutmeg yet? Have you heard Nutmeg and Cinnamon? These are Greek's girlfriends that send us talkbacks.
I don't believe I have.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
You are.
Okay.
They're different.
They're good.
They'll make you want to join the other team. That's for sure.
Oh, okay.
So, Franny, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. It was busy. National Chicken Wing Day was Friday. And
What?
It's so funny. So I put on Facebook, I was like, best place for wings, Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter area. And the same place kept on showing up over and over and over again. Actually, 2 places. And so I was like, all right, I gotta give this place a try. And so I went, and it's called the Thirsty Turtle, and they're known for their wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's right on what, Indiatown?
Donald Ross.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's close.
Yep. So it's funny. So because of that post, when I showed up, I went with my husband and some friends and my mother-in-law, and I saw a handful of people, and they were just like, your post made me want to come and go get chicken wings.
Really?
So we saw a bunch of people we knew because they didn't realize it was National Chicken Wing Day on Friday.
Yeah.
And it was a good call. It was very delicious. So we just chilled and did that.
It's a great place.
It is. They have good food. And then Saturday, my girlfriend Virginia had a birthday last week, and so we celebrated her birthday fancy style.
Oh, nice.
On a big boat.
Nice.
You walked up, and they had a lady there with champagne waiting for all of us.
Awesome.
And, yeah, it was a good day.
How many people?
It was her family, so I felt really honored actually because I was the only one who wasn't family that was there.
Oh, that's nice.
Her dad flew in town. Her sister flew in town from New Orleans.
And where'd
yeah.
the boat go? Up and down the
She had the
coast?
kids. Yeah, we went north, so it took off from Juneau from the Bluffs, and then we went past like Tiger Woods' house, so we were like
nice.
near Hope Sound.
Tiger home?
Fancy.
So fancy. You can't. Have you ever been by? You can't see his house. Like he has so many trees and bushes and whatever.
Yeah.
He has it completely private that
I'm
you
sure.
cannot see what's going on back there.
Probably just from the air.
Cameras everywhere.
Really?
Oh yeah.
If he saw you, though, he would have been like, Freddie,
Yeah,
What's up,
Freddie, get
Freddie?
over here.
get in here. Did you bring any of those wings from the Thirsty Turtle?
No, but I brought my husband smoked meat. So then yesterday we smoked some meat.
I
That's what we
saw
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoked meat about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What
You're
kind
a
of what kind
great
of meat are
smoker.
you smoking?
Well, I did pork butt. I
Oh,
smoked a pork
nice.
butt. Yeah, I had some pulled
Right
pork.
up your alley.
I'm still eating it today. Yeah.
Yeah,
Delicious.
It's good stuff. We just did some baby backs and some chicken thighs, and it was delicious.
Good.
Like my girlfriend even texted this morning, and she was just like, she was like, I was talking about them still, the ribs when I got home.
Oh, I'm sure. Great.
They're so good.
The best wings I ever had was at your house for a
Yeah.
Christmas party.
He definitely has nailed it when
Oh,
it's
yeah,
come
those
to the
were good.
smoker.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they really were. And for me to say it, I'm not a big food guy, so I'm pretty easy with food. Like, I just go where the place is nice. I don't really care
Yeah,
about the food.
he likes the scenery, the
That's it.
girls behind the bar.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, same old Greek stuff. Well, it's great to have Nutter back in the house. If you want to say hi to him, give us a call, 877-927-6969. In the NFL, some big news happened about a couple hours ago. We'll talk about that and a lot more in the Penthouse on a Monday. Good morning, everybody. Get up. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory. Here's video from China where a little kid fell into a septic tank and his grandmother had to jump into all the feces to save him.
I'm telling you, my nephew falls down there.
Yep.
I got a couple nephews that are niece. He falls down there. Nice knowing you, kid. No. I'm not going after them.
Rover's Morning Glory. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting next Monday.
Brought to you by T-Mobile. Switch to the network with more 5G bars in more places so you can experience your music whether you're streaming from home or from the front row. Plus, customers can get closer to the festival with VIP access. Only from the leader in 5G coverage. T-Mobile.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now 7 convenient locations. Visit GlassChamberFL.com for more.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. So call us at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. No judgments, just help.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. It means that when you hire us, you get a legal army. When it comes to law, size matters. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
New on Curiosity Stream, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Kim Kardashian.
Tycoons are in many ways the lifeblood of society. They are willing to put everything out there. They're willing to lose everything.
See how the super elite use their money and power to shape our lives on Tycoons. Plus, from Japan's unbreakable supercode to the algorithm mining your Bitcoin, we're breaking down the world's most famous encryptions on cracking the code. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Some big news. Dick Morris's new book came out, and it says Donald Trump is running for president. And right after that, President Trump said it's not a matter of if, but when. You need to get Dick Morris's new bestseller, The Return, today. It reveals Trump's long-expected plan for 2024, his real reason for running, and his coming big surprise. Morris says Trump still might face 3 threats, including Hillary Clinton. And yes, Morris says she's running again. Newsmax says The Return is the book of the year. Already a #1 Amazon bestseller, The Return gives you Trump's plan. Big media, big tech, and the deep state want to stop Trump, but The Return shows Trump will triumph. Get Dick Morris's The Return in bookstores everywhere, or see the free offer from Newsmax and save almost $28. Just go to thereturn911.com. Thereturn911.com. That's thereturn911.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Susan, I'm sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible.
It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten recently.
Prices at the pump are up, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
And does that actually add up to anything?
I've made around $200.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GOLD for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's promo code GOLD. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GOLD for a $5 bonus on your first tank. That's code GOLD for a $5 bonus.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, open wide. Good to see you've been flossing. What's on your chest? Oh, that's just my lentil soup. It was supposed to be here an hour ago. I'll say it's unprofessional. We should have ordered through Easy Cater. Food shows up on time as ordered. Yeah, it really burns me up too. Oh, the soup. Oh, hold my crackers. I'll go get the lead apron.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
You're listening to me for free right now, and that's awesome because
link right there. It says Real TV. You click on it, and just like that, you can see the three of us. Not only can you hear us, but you can watch us as we do this amazing show we call the Penthouse.
Yes.
And that is brought to you by our friends over at Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So it just happened a little while ago. The NFL finally made their decision. Deshaun Watson will be suspended for 6 games. A lot of people I know everybody's going to have an opinion about this.
Of course. I thought it should be more.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to say more.
Yeah.
I don't think any less would even been possible. But he's going to get suspended for 6 games. If you're a Brown fan, I'm sure you're happy. If you're one of the women out there that went against him, it seems like he has settled with everybody except one woman.
He has?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Was it Doja Cat?
No, it wasn't Doja Cat.
Okay, just making sure.
It wasn't Doja Cat.
That'd be the girl to do it.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm only here 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to get pulled. We have a new boss in here. Did you know the new boss before today or no?
Well, I met him a couple weeks back, but yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. He's actually listening right now, so I gotta
say all the nice things.
So you gotta kiss his ass.
Yep.
No, but he's a former producer and you know stuff like that. So
He's not a stranger to Real Radio.
Not at all.
No,
not at all. And he was worried that you weren't coming in today, but we told him he's like the Doja Cat. He's going to be here.
Well, I gave him my personal number. He can always reach out and call me if he needs to.
Yeah, but that's a pizza place.
But isn't this crazy, right? So 25 women filed civil lawsuits against him. Oh, no, you broke your microphone. But this was back in March of 2021, and only one dropped her case.
Yeah.
And it was because of privacy concerns, right?
That was it.
So back in April of 2021, he agreed to settle 20 of the 24 civil lawsuits. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, settling in general, it makes you guilty, right?
Well, I mean...
Or does it just go away?
Go away a little bit,
that.
But still, I mean, I don't know.
In the public's eye. I don't know, at least in mine.
Yeah.
So, so they have just recently, as you mentioned, right? I think there was like 4 still kind of floating around, and he just settled 3 of them.
Yeah, this morning.
And then I
This
guess,
morning.
is it because of the settlements that's when they decided like, hey, we can go ahead and just decide what his suspension's going to be?
No, the NFL was coming down with this already.
Yeah.
They said they were doing this today.
They were talking about 13 games, right? Like 12 or 13?
They were talking about so many different things.
Yeah.
12 games, 13 games. They were talking about actually a season. There were so many different rumors going around.
I personally thought it was going to be a season. I did.
That's what people did. But it fluctuated. A couple weeks ago, it was like all of a sudden it came down. Like a month ago, it was like he's gone for the season. Then it was like 8 games. Then it was 6 games. People are not going to be happy about it. I know that. I mean, there's going to be both sides to it. 877-927-6969 if you have an opinion. On Saturdays to the Locker Room, Joe, who is very much involved in the case, who does the show with us every week, said there wasn't a lot of evidence on a lot of these girls did, settle and different things like that. So I don't know. Again, there's always going to be three sides to the story. I think 6 games is a little low. But then they show the other suspensions that were out there. The kid from Atlanta Falcons got suspended for a year for gambling last year. So he's out the whole year.
A whole year for gambling.
Yeah, sports betting.
I mean, I know you're not supposed to. I understand that.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, some of these girls said it was consensual. It went back and forth. I mean, it really did. And the investigations, who the hell knows what happened? But he got 6 games. So if you're a Brown fan, I'm sure you're happy. And there's going to be people who are going to be really upset and not happy about it. I thought he was going to get at least 10. That's what I thought. I did bet a good buddy of mine. He had 6 games or less, so I owe him a cigar. Richie, yes, you do get a cigar.
You guys a little over-under action on that?
Yeah, a little over-under. But, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people up in arms. This just happened a couple hours ago, and they were waiting for this, and then it just came out this morning. So if you got an opinion, let us know. The judge did do it. This wasn't Roger Goodell, and that's what she felt was sufficient. And you're always going to feel like whatever ruling comes out, like, hey, this is not good enough or it's too strong. Like I said, I thought 10 games. That's what I thought I was going to get. That's the way I felt. But she went with 6. So it's definitely going to stir the pot up a lot. I mean, you're going to hear everybody have an opinion about this.
Yeah,
There's
so
no doubt.
talking about stirring the pot, it looks like somebody wants to stir the pot here with Nutter. 47142. Start out with a Real Radio. No, we have a lot of people like Misty Nutter. Good to hear your voice. A lot of people. And then, but somebody suggested that we should do a roast Nutter day. So,
well, I'll be here till Thursday, so you have time. You don't need a.
We got 4 days of roasting if you want to do that. But yeah, you can always participate, 47142. You just have to start that off with Real Radio. Speaking of Real Radio, go to realradio921.com. And when you go to that Penthouse blog, I actually posted because today is August 1st, which launches the Palm Beaches Restaurant Month.
Awesome.
Yeah, so they have 130 participating restaurants.
Wow, that's a lot.
And they do all kinds of fantastic deals, maybe places you've never been to, but yeah, from fine dining to your neighborhood favorites. So you can go there, go on the Penthouse blog, and it sends you the link with all the restaurants that are participating. And they actually have a really cool vacation giveaway that they're doing as well, too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
That's
if you want to
very
take
nice.
advantage of it, you have everything right there for you.
Nutter, pay attention. Maybe you want to take the missus to one of these restaurants.
Well, she's going to be taking me.
I think things haven't changed that much. I love your role, though. You accept it.
Yeah,
you
why
embrace
not?
it. How long?
I want to accept it and embrace it. I'll trade places with Nutter.
You were asking me how long what?
I love Franny. How long has this been going on again?
Well, we just celebrated our 16-year anniversary, July 22nd.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, she's kept me this long, so.
I asked her because the other night I was at Rihanna and she asked me. She was, how long is Nutter? And his wife, I said, Rihanna, stop. You're pregnant. Focus on yourself right now.
Is she still pregnant?
I think so.
She didn't have that kid already?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I
I feel like
don't
she's
get-
been pregnant for a long time.
Well, it's usually 9 months.
Is that how it works?
I owe her a gift if she had the child. I don't know. I don't think she did.
I think she had a kid.
Really?
I could be wrong.
We have to call Batman and find out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll look it up. How about that?
Franny's going to look it up.
I'll look it up for us.
It is the Penthouse on a great Monday. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Remember, we're going to kick this week in the ass. July's gone. It's August now. Woo, man. Before you know it's football season. Hall of Fame game. Guaranteed winner this week by the Greek. Guaranteed. I'm going to give you the winner of this game Thursday night. And if you bet on a Hall of Fame game, you're nuts. But so am I. Nutter, Francis, and me will be back. And we'll talk about a legend that passed away in the NBA. Peace.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
Real Radio wants to add a little thrill to your summer with a chance to score your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens' all-new Summer Celebration. Play all day and stay all night with Busch Gardens' Summer Celebration, featuring the debut of its fireworks spectacular, live entertainment, their world-famous Cirque Electric show, extended park hours, and tons more. Best of all, free beer is back at Busch Gardens.
Yeah!
Now through August 7th. Listen to the Penthouse all this week at 11:45 for your chance to win your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens Tampa with a bonus chance to win at realradio921.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Greek Zone is brought to you by the #1 marijuana clinic, MMJ Health.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Granger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold. Deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Granger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, clickgranger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
There aren't many, but there are certain resources in our community that are so good, so reliable. We just always known they've been there and that we can count on them. And it can be easy to take them for granted as a result, but we shouldn't. The Salvation Army of Palm Beach County is celebrating its centennial. Incredible, right? 100 years of doing the most good right here in the Palm Beaches. Often in ways that we don't even fully appreciate. Like, for example, their pediatric program, their men's and women's programs, anti-human trafficking, veterans initiatives, emergency food assistance, emergency housing. And I'm just starting to scratch the surface of what they do 365 days out of the year. We can help the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County celebrate another 100-year anniversary. So many ways to help. Shop at a Salvation Army store or donate goods. You may go to salvationarmypalmbeachcounty.org. Make your donation. Thank you. May God bless you.
Look and feel amazing at Skin Aesthetics Palm Beach. They offer a wide variety of skincare treatments for both men and women, including luxuriously bougie facials and full body waxing. Their luxury services are individually tailored to your specific aesthetic and beauty goals. Treat yourself better at Skin Aesthetics Palm Beach. Visit sknaesthetics.glossgenius.com to book your appointment today. That's sknaesthetics.glossgenius.com or Google SKN Palm Beach.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38.
Normal used car prices are just around the corner. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com and get a valuation locked in on yours right now before it's too late.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
With PatriotSoftware.com. Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. We entrepreneurs are always improving our listening skills. My dad told me at age 29, Michael, you're a man now. You're about to be married. You have responsibilities. You'd be a fool to start your own business. I did what any loving son would do. I started 5 of them. I didn't listen to my dad, but I have learned to listen to my customers, which is why my 5th successful business, Patriot Software, created accounting software to help non-accountants like me keep accurate accounting records. Go to PatriotSoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of accounting software free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
PatriotSoftware.com. Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
Did you know audio memory lasts 6 times longer than visual memory? That's why businesses advertise with iHeartMedia, the #1 audio company in the country. Reach consumers with radio, podcasting, streaming, and more. Make your business a household name and visit iHeartAdvertising.com or call 844-BUY-RADIO. Grow your reach, grow your business. Call iHeartMedia today. Visit iHeartAdvertising.com or call 844-BUY-RADIO.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture the burger of your dreams on the new DQ Signature Stack Burgers menu. 5 premium burgers like the Flamethrower Signature Stack Burger and Loaded A1 Signature Stack Burger. But it's not a dream. The DQ Signature Stack Burgers lineup. Try today. DQ, happy tastes good.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a crash in West Palm, northbound 95, exit ramp to 45th Street, and injuries involved. Lanes blocked on that exit ramp, so you may want to get off at either Palm Beach Lakes or Blue Heron in that area.
September 23rd and 24th. Still trying to get out there. We'll see what happens. But it looks like next week we're going to be doing a keyword for tickets to the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Oh, so you can play that.
And, yeah. And also, $1,000 to go along with that.
Oh, to go.
Yeah, so we'll definitely have more details coming up. But yeah, that's launching next Monday.
Oh, good. I know Nutter and his wife might be sending some people out there too.
Yeah, why not?
I know.
On your dime? Nice.
Yeah. We're not gonna. I don't know if we'll give them 1,000, maybe like 500. We're not as generous as iHeart, so
all right, maybe throw in a couple bagels.
yeah, $13 bagels.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It is a great good morning. Nutter is in for Jimmy's on vacation, well deserved. Hope he's having a good time in New Jersey, and of course Francis is here.
Hello.
And we're going to get into our first trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
No way to explain this guy without saying icon. Bill Russell passed away yesterday. 88, did it all. It seemed like a guy never lost. Had an unbelievable career. He also said in one interview, heaven might be a letdown because he had such a perfect life playing for the Boston Celtics. 11 out of 13 years he played in the NBA, he won championships. A gold medal. 55-game win streak at the University of San Francisco. University of San Francisco won 2 back-to-back titles, NCAA. He just had a great career, great personality, just fun guy. Really, everybody threw out so much stuff for him. A lot of great comments by the NBA and what he was to the NBA. But just an icon, like I said, 11 championships out of 13. Woo! Amazing career. Nobody's going to touch that in a long time. The Mets came down to Miami this weekend, and what they do, they kicked the Marlins' ass. They swept the Marlins, so that wasn't great. They ended up beating them all 3 games. I'm sure they had a lot of Met fans down there, and the Mets were just hot, doing what they had to do, but they won 3 games in a row. And if you haven't heard it, Deshaun Watson did get suspended. That just happened about 8 o'clock for 6 games by the NFL, so that's what he's going to miss, the first 6 games. I know a lot of people will have a reaction to this. Good or bad, it'll be all over radio, television, social media. Everybody will have an opinion about it. And that is your first trifecta of the day. Peace.
So I have a solid group of friends. I really do. I think that I'm at the point in my life where I weeded out the ones that I just did not find, I hate to say beneficial, but to my life. But yeah, it sounds bad, but it's true. And so I do.
Assets.
I have a core group of friends, and we spend a lot of time together. But I don't have as many as this study claims that a lot of people have. So they're talking about your social circle, and does it measure up to the average adult? So according to this, the claim is that the average adult has 10 what they call good friends in their circle. Does that sound like a lot?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it depends how you define good. That's the whole thing. I mean, that's the whole thing of this. What does the word good mean to me, or what does it mean to you? It could mean 2 different things. Is good, if you break down 2 in the morning, you can call somebody. Is good is if you have a problem, you can call them. Is good is that you can call somebody for money.
So I'll let you know what they have here as their factors for good.
Okay, good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So
not or listen, because I think you have 10 friends.
So this was conducted by one poll, and they looked into these factors, and the factors were them being a good listener, which topped the list.
What?
See? Not a good friend over there. Just kidding. Respondents also say their best friends give them honest outfit advice. I love that. Make them laugh. And always remember to send embarrassing photos on their birthday. So, I mean, it's just like some silly things. Okay. Yes. But they say, friendships are vital as we get older, and they become more difficult to maintain for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, we see it. You get married, you have kids. Sometimes just life happens.
Yeah. No time.
It does. Yep. But, yeah, so it's not, I mean, that really wasn't much as far as I'm saying what a good friend is. But I think that we all have our own criteria as far as a good friend. It's not a blanket statement.
No, not by much. But 10 seems to be a lot.
Yeah, but they say, 7 in 10 people add that their close friends see them as someone that they can always turn to when they need help, as G-Man said. If you have a flat tire in the middle of the night, something like that.
Need a ride from the airport.
Yes.
You can call them, and no matter what you say to them, they're not going to judge you. They're going to be like, I still love Nutter no matter what he wears to bed at night. I mean, that's a good friend. And who cares if he wears bikini underwear? It doesn't matter.
Hey, whatever. To each his own. Let him do his thing. So they have the 20 things that make a good friend. Not on the top of the list is be a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 on the list, listen to each other's problems.
Yes.
Make each other laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Always tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know you like to lie, but that good friend shouldn't.
It's not a lie. I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
But if a friend should be honest, even if it does hurt their feelings.
I don't know. Sometimes I want to take a knee. Like one of my buddies is in a bad situation. I listened to him yesterday for a while. I was just listening. I didn't really want to say anything. because I don't want to knock somebody when they're down.
Yeah, I agree. And one thing you want to avoid is giving them relationship advice, especially if they're in a rocky one. Because 9 times out of 10, if they're off and on, that couple, they're going to get back together, and you just look like a complete idiot and just dogged his girl, you know.
Or whatever.
I'm kind of going through that right now. I have friends who are dealing with a breakup, and we became close to the guy with her, through her. And so it's one of those instances where, like, yeah, she's kind of afraid that we'll, like, still hang out with him. And it's, you can't blame anybody here because we're still friends with both, but it's one of those where they kind of want us to pick sides. And I'm like,
who are you
hate
picking?
it. I'm not saying who I'm picking.
It seems like they're leaning toward the guy.
Well, because I think that they're going to get back together. I just do, because it's just a pattern.
It doesn't matter, but is she hot?
She is. And no.
No what?
No.
God, I never get a yes or no.
No.
18 years.
No.
One time.
You're not infiltrating my circle, G-Man.
One time, maybe to walk her dog. 877-927-6969. What do you consider a good friend? Let us know. And do you think you have 10 friends? That's a lot. I have a lot of acquaintances. I do. I don't know about good friends. There's two different things for me. There's acquaintance. Like, Nutter, I consider you a very good acquaintance.
Likewise, G.
Thank you.
If you ever need anything, just let me know.
Oh, well, I definitely will call you.
We got someone checking into the Penthouse. I believe it said his name was Robert. I could be wrong, though. It could be Roger, but I think he said Robert. So let's welcome Robert to the Penthouse. Hey, Robert.
Oh, good morning, Penthouse. And if you think it's hot here, I just got back from Vegas. Lord, oh, my God. I think it was like one day 114.
It's hot.
I went out there to have fun. And I visited one of the newer, it was so hot. When you walk inside, they have the girl with the arched legs, giant, like 60 foot tall, and she's spread. When you're walking underneath, of course, it's distilled and purified, but they put yellow food coloring in it, and it's just spraying. And boy, did I just stand under that and enjoy it. It was so hot. I was just cooling off.
That sounds great, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
You just put the golden shower on a lot of people's radar. Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert, on a Monday. That seems to be getting popular lately. I think Franny kicked off.
I think I started it, yeah.
Yeah, Franny kicked off the whole
And mine
thing.
wasn't even like in a sexual manner at all.
Yeah. Yeah, yours was real love.
It was.
Real love.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew last week, Frances was on a boat, and she can't totally go into water because she's getting over her surgery.
Oh, okay.
And her husband got in the water, and she ended up,
Oh, he got bit by a jellyfish.
Basically on his back is what happened.
Oh.
No, there's not a restroom on the boat, so he had to do his solid husband duties and put me on his back, and it kind of made a mess.
Oh, wow.
And then from there, people took it, and now it's just been a nonstop conversation.
Oh my God, it's hot as hell.
Yes.
I was at New York Prime Saturday night. Somebody asked me.
I'm going to take some notes. So
Yeah.
when my wife gets back from vacation, honey, I got a few things we need to try. Get on my back.
That's a role reversal.
Yeah,
I love his laugh. 877-927-6969. Give us a call if you got anything about the weekend. You want to get involved in the show. Deshaun Watson. Were you depressed because, you know what, you didn't win the Mega Millions? What is a good...
Isn't it funny how some people, like, I had the mentality, and I know some of my friends, like, it's like, you just have such a good feeling.
Are you going to win?
That, yes. And that the universe has, like, crapped on you so much, or the bills are piling up. They're like, something's got to give, right? Like, something's going to happen. It's got to be positive.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
And then the
It's a
letdown.
train.
And then it is. It was a train. Because, and then the letdown happens.
They were saying people really got depressed.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was going on for like 4 or 6 weeks, and everybody knows like what they're doing. I'm buying this, I'm getting that, I'm buying this for my aunt, I'm doing this for my uncle, your sister's ass. And then when you don't win, you get to like, oh. And then the first thing to let down is Saturday morning when you hear it, there's not a winner in Florida. Like you heard right away, the first thing you heard, one winner, you're like, one winner?
Yeah.
And it's in Illinois.
And I love it because, like, the next estimated jackpot for the Mega Millions is $20 million, which is a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
But people aren't going to run out and play it like they do when it's $1.5 billion.
If you won 1,000 today, you'd be happy. I mean, come on, it's $1,000. Anything. Like you said, 20 million. And people are like, nah, it's only 20 million. I'm not going to do it. And some of the, like, people, the amount they played, I had a couple of my friends that I was, like, shocked the amount of money they played, like
Yeah.
over $1,000.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And I was just like, wow.
Did we see if that Raising Cane's dude bought another set
The chicken guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I know for Tuesdays he bought 50,000 tickets.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But I don't know if he did it again for the Friday one.
50,000 tickets this guy bought. He got, you know what? He got a lot of publicity out of it. He really did, because everybody's talking about him all over the country. I don't know, Nutter, if you're familiar with this gentleman. He owns a chicken franchise. He bought all his employees like a ticket.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
I've never eaten at the establishment, but I don't know if we have one around here. Do we?
I think they're coming here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I talked
okay.
about it. They're bringing like 20 plus restaurants because they're Baton Rouge based, I believe,
Ah.
New Orleans, but they have them in like Texas. But yes, they are coming to South Florida, and from everybody that I've heard that's been there says it's delicious. Yep, it's like a chicken tender place, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Nutter, what do you think? You have 10 good friends?
Didn't you just hear me? I've been married 16 years. Of course not.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. You could just be married and still have good friends.
I have a few good friends. I rarely see them, though. So
you wouldn't consider them good?
No, I mean, they're lifelong friends. You know, I just don't have time to go and hang out with them and stuff.
All right, so you're below average.
Yeah, way below average.
You're below average.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Not the bedroom.
Okay. Good.
I think a lot of people, too, on Facebook, they're like, oh, I got all these friends and I have all this. You really don't. Those are people just like looking at your stuff, glancing at it.
Liking pictures and whatnot.
You need 6 good friends to carry your casket. That's basically what you need. The other 4 are a little bit of a bonus. And again, some people might be the opposite sex, might not be the same sex. Like if you could have 5 and 5, I guess that's having 5 girls as friends would be tough.
Oh yeah, that would, especially being in a committed relationship.
No, I'm not talking about that. Then it's hard to do that because you can't. You're with somebody, they don't want to hear you're going out with your friends, and you know what I mean. They're just not the opposing sex. No, it's definitely her. Like I had breakfast with this girl I'm friends with Sunday morning. If I was dating somebody serious, in Boca, of course, I threw your name.
I hope you got a discount.
Yeah, well, if I was dating somebody serious, I'm not going to go out to breakfast with this girl at 7 in the morning. You know, on a Sunday. Where am I going? I'd be like, I'm going out to breakfast.
To get those $13 bagels?
Well, no, I didn't get the $13 bagels. No, I went to another establishment. They have great French toast.
Oh, I haven't had French toast in a while.
Oh, next time I'll call you, buddy.
Okay, yeah, I'm right around the corner.
It was very good.
You can move up on my friends list.
Yeah. And the girl put the maple syrup all over it.
Oh, she did it for you.
Did she cut it up for you too and feed you?
Only you did that for me.
Aww.
And I did mention you. I said years ago, Franny and I went to a steak restaurant, and I had a problem with my hand, and she actually cut my steak.
I
for me.
did,
And I
I
said it was
did.
such a nice thing. I never forget.
Well, I wasn't going to let you starve. I mean, you legit couldn't use your hand. I think you just had like a cortisone shot, or it was before you got your shots.
I couldn't do it.
I know.
I couldn't use my hand.
I couldn't. It was sad. I couldn't watch you just do nothing.
No. And then Franny got up to the other table.
Yeah. I was like, now I'm going to go sit by myself. So opposite of friends, we're going to talk a little enemies. And I know that G-Man used to read his horoscope. He believes in some astrology every now and then, and your zodiac sign. I kind of do. I'm not.
If it's good.
It's fun. I don't buy into it a lot, but it's fun. So this, they say, is your celebrity nemesis based on your zodiac sign.
Oh, wow.
So a celebrity that is, you guys will never be friends, ever. What are you? You're a Pisces, right?
Yes.
You are a Pisces. What are you?
Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio. All right, let's, so I'll start with me because it starts first here. I am a Taurus. So it says that my nemesis, by the way, is Ellen DeGeneres.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I could have saw you on our couch.
Yes.
So could have shit. Never mind.
Yes. So she's an Aquarius, and they say a friendship with an Aquarius will be full of challenges because you both highly value your independence and want to get your own way. So we're both just hard-headed.
I don't think that.
Yeah, so they say this is a claim that therefore it's tough for you to get along with people who are trying to shake up status quo and tend to live with their heads in the clouds like Ellen DeGeneres.
Ooh.
So her and I never get along.
No Thanksgiving.
Nope, we're not going to have Thanksgiving together. Let's see. Let me see if I can find these Scorpio Pisces.
Nutter. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, no.
What do you think your celebrity is? Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah. Yours is actually female, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes, your nemesis, according to your Scorpio, is Amy Schumer. Yep. I don't know if you like her or not, but
She's a pain in the ass anyway.
yeah. They say Gemini and Scorpios are not thought as of compatible for a number of reasons. They say you tend to find the flexible nature of a Gemini to be a little shady. And they say, and in turn, finds it hard to trust them with your secrets. Yep. So say you should keep them at arm's length. You'd rather not bother befriending them at all. Celebrity like Amy Schumer might make you laugh, but you wouldn't invite them out for drinks.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, not going to have drinks with Amy Schumer.
Now, if you went out with her, would you try to bang her or no?
Of course, she's famous.
I love you. Of course, she's famous.
Yeah, why not?
So famous people in your life rule over people you're attracted to? Would you say that?
Not necessarily. I mean, if there was a 10 right there paying attention to me, I'd probably, shuffle Amy Schumer off and go with the 10.
But the clout you get, just to even say that you had sex with Amy Schumer,
I don't know if that's
right?
really that big of a name, though. I don't know if I want that attached to me.
I would want it attached to you. I would think it was cool,
Okay.
but I dig her, so I don't know.
Well, she's funny.
Yeah.
She is funny. But I'm not bagging her. I think you might be able to pick up something a little better on both.
So, G-Man, your celebrity nemesis?
Don't tell me George Clooney.
No, it's Chris. I know. I won't break your heart. I won't break your heart like that. It's actually Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, I can see her and you're not getting along.
Yes.
Yeah, she's all about herself. No. That's why they're in Greek story.
No, if she wanted to bang you.
See, this one sounds so...
I wouldn't bang her because she's married.
This one sounds so like it's not you. And this is why, because they say that you're incredibly, not this part, because you are loyal. Let's say you're loyal and kind to your friends and prefer them over someone with an exciting or flashy personality, which I don't, because you have a lot of friends that are very flashy. So I think that they're claiming that you like more laid back vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so not you.
Deep, but there's somebody with their about.
It's so not you.
Their heart and their soul and their beliefs. Not about looks. God.
They say that their loud energy may not mesh well with your laid back vibes. You've got the loud energy, so maybe it's just you just don't want too much of it.
When you first meet me, I was with this girl this weekend. She said to me, you're very laid back. She was, she's like, I expected something totally different.
Well, I've seen you outside of work where you are kind of quiet and reserved, but then I've also seen the opposite where you're like this out and about.
Oh, yeah.
I think it just depends on who you're around.
Yeah, when I'm around you, I'm always happy.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Do we got any Florida stories on tap?
We have so many Florida stories on tap. There's this woman who made a lot of money, like 6 figures, selling fake airline tickets.
Oh.
Yep. And then
who can you trust, Nutter?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Can't trust anybody.
Especially not Amy Schumer, apparently.
So she bangs on the first night.
Yep. And then this is interesting, too. They found all kinds of weird stuff in this house. Gold bars, $1.9 million in cash from a Florida doctor who preyed on victims.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. It's terrible. We have that and so many other stories in your What the Florida on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Hey, it's Rover. Catch Rover's Morning Glory weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on Real Radio. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there. But that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Florida Talk Real Estate is your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, you're stuck with a home and you don't know what to do, look no further than FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Listen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until 11, right here on Real Radio 92.1.
Clown Parade is an anthology comedy podcast series presented by Will Ferrell, Bowen Yang, and Matt Rogers. Each month, hear a fresh comedic talent create a brand new podcast format hosted by an original character of their own creation in the spirit of the Ron Burgundy podcast.
What I want you guys to produce are multiple podcasts.
Oh.
It's one podcast called Clown Parade, a anthological character piece carefully curated by culturistas.
Listen to Clown Parade on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a crash in West Palm, northbound 95, exit ramp to 45th Street, and injuries involved. Lanes blocked on that exit ramp, so you may want to get off at either Palm Beach Lakes or Blue Heron in that area. 95 northbound just south of PGA, a crash, that one off to the shoulder. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance.
Man.
And of course, we can't do the show without this girl. I would not come in if she was not here. She is the sunshine of the show. Her name is Frances.
Hi, happy Monday.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Yeah, so a South Florida woman, her name is Maria Van Cunningham, she's been arrested on 25 counts of various charges ranging from grand theft to organized fraud. Well, this South Florida woman was running a fraudulent travel agency, and she sold about $119,000 worth of fake airline tickets to customers.
I don't understand this. You would think the first couple pairs she sold and they weren't real, people would be blowing up.
Of course.
And they'd be calling the authorities. I guess it took that long to catch her.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So I guess she would contact the victims through various Facebook groups looking to buy airline tickets to Cuba or Nicaragua. And then she started this agency, her fake travel agency called Hello Cuba Travel. She collected about $41,000 in cash from one group, $41,000 in cash from another group, and $37,000 in cash from a third group. So family members of the customers went to airports in Miami and Cuba where they were ready to hop on their airplane, and they were like, these aren't real tickets.
That sucks.
Can you imagine?
Oh, man,
so she hit up 3 groups, and that's why, with such big sums. It wasn't like it was a bunch of transactions.
Sure.
So obviously the victims met the police because they were like,
we want a ticket.
I'm out, tens of thousands of dollars. And they were able to identify her in a photo lineup.
Oh, wow.
So obviously she had her face on that Facebook, or maybe when she delivered the tickets, whatever it may be.
Wow, they're lucky to quote her, because you think some people like that to hightail it out of there.
Yeah, but
change your phone, throw it in the water, and get a new one.
They said on Thursday she met with Miami police. So I'm guessing she turned herself in, and she returned some of the money to the victims, but denied selling tickets to some of the other victims. But she's still being held on a $69,000 bond.
Be careful out there. A lot of scammers, Nutter.
So many scammers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He just throws in a, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're officially back now.
Probably get some of that.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a doctor, talking about scammers, who preyed on addicts for years by writing hundreds of fraudulent prescriptions. So Dr. Neela Mupal even sold illegitimate prescriptions, they said, like codeine syrup, oxycodone, and she did this to, whoopsies, undercover narcotics detectives without examining them or speaking to these people. So they paid her, the detectives, about $650 in cash for this codeine syrup prescription, $450 cash for oxycodone prescription, and they believe that she sold more than 550 of these prescriptions since January. So they obviously got a search warrant because she sold to undercover detectives. They went to her house and she had all kinds of crazy people. But they said while they were at their home, 2 people showed up to get fraudulent prescriptions, and they just saw her just kind of willy-nilly writing them. Yeah, so she practiced medicine in her house, too. That's where her office was.
Oh, that's probably saved on rent.
Oh, yeah, of course. And Brent's crazy these days. Just work for your house.
I'm going to do this out of my house and then just give you a prescription.
But they seized more than $1.9 million in cash from her home, multiple prescription pads, patient records, of course, all of the drugs. And she had like a crazy amount of gold bars. Like, when's that? When you ever see gold bars?
Wow.
Yes.
And they're worth a lot.
Yes, they are, G.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who walks around with gold bars?
She obviously does.
And the other day I had a little issue with my teeth. So my dentist gave me a prescription.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at a prescription, like I always look at it like, who the hell can even understand what this is? But it's a dentist and everything like that.
I don't even know the last time I left with a handwritten prescription. Like when I just had surgery,
they called it in.
They already called it in.
Yeah.
And the last, normally when because I have a prescription that I take every month, and I just have them call it in. Yeah, I don't even know the last time. I think maybe a lot of times they have the typed out prescriptions too.
Sure.
But you're right, because those doctor signatures in writing, you can't understand them.
Well, that's what happens. Like somebody like this just gets one of the pads and just scribbles something down and then says, take this or that. And
and then they're at the pharmacy like, oh, Vicodin. They can read, for some reason, they can read the doctor's handwriting.
Yeah. And you're like, what the hell is that?
But they typically will call too.
Oh, did they?
So they'll call, a lot of time the pharmacy will call the doctor's office to confirm the prescription.
Okay.
I don't know if all the time. Obviously, this lady, but they would call her and they probably I wrote that prescription.
Yeah, I just wrote it.
Yeah.
What else you need?
So she's facing 3 counts of trafficking and codeine, 3 counts of trafficking in oxycodone as well, too. She's an infectious disease doctor, and it looks like she's been on probation, or she is on probation. And so she faces a $10,000 fine and some kind of CE or CME ethics courses as well, too. So we will see. I feel like it should be a little bit steeper than that, especially how bad people are getting addicted to oxycodone. What
and she is a doctor, though, right?
Yeah, she's an infectious disease doctor.
Sounds contagious.
Does not hurt.
I love that. Sounds contagious, Batman.
It does. So then you can't have a What the Florida without a pervert. And I know.
It's Monday.
We got a perv. This one, so this lady, her name is Courtney. She tells the whole story. So she goes to her local Wally World, and it's her routine shopping trip. And so she walks in, and she sees a guy, and he's kind of suspicious, but didn't really think anything of it. He's out there smoking a cigarette. She notices him, but she's like, I didn't think anything of it because I assume maybe he was a worker at one of the nearby stores. So then she goes in the store, and then he walks into the store shortly after she does. So this mother, too, starts wandering the store. She's in certain areas, a little frozen section, picks up some diapers, and then she notices a clearance rack for children's stuff. So as she's there, she also notices that the guy who was smoking outside was now standing next to her in the kids section. Too close to her.
Yeah, a little bit.
So she initially tried to ignore him, and she was like, I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's just like me. I'm just being kind of paranoid. Well, in fact, she wasn't, because when she looked at him dead on, because she was trying to avoid him, right? Eye contact. She noticed that his pants were down and he was masturbating right next to her.
Wow.
Yeah, that's aggressive behavior.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Uh-huh.
So, it is the first.
So it prompts her to be like, what the hell are you doing?
That's what she said?
She says it to him, yeah. She's videotaping this. Once she sees it. So the guy runs out because he's like, oh, busted. So the guy runs out of the store, and she calls the police, and she's trying to describe this guy, young dude. She's a mid to late 20s, brown curly hair, unshaven face. She's trying to give the whole thing, like 5'7", 5'10". Well, it looks like, I guess, she ended up meeting up with her husband, and the guy's still in the vicinity. Mm-hmm. So they start following him, and she's videotaping this whole thing in their car. So she continued to call police to keep them updated on his whereabouts. And then finally, they showed this on the news. They show them pulling up alongside of him, rolling down the window, and they're like, hey, pull over, hey, pervert, pull over. Of course, he's not going to pull over.
No.
So then her husband attempts to chase him on foot. But the suspect ran into the woods. Well, they still have not been able to find this guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they are looking. They say that they think that there was a similar incident that happened at the same Walmart, possibly involving the same suspect around June 30th. This just happened this past weekend. So they said, yeah, same thing. A shopper noticed a man walking slowly behind her down the aisle of the store. She turned around, and there he was with his stuff in his hands, his junk, exposing himself. So they think this guy is the same thing. So yeah, if you live in that area, this is at Atlantic Boulevard, Timberwood Trace. I'm near the Timberwood Trace apartment complex. They're looking for this guy, so he is still running amok.
So be careful when you're out there.
Yes. There is a gentleman who will follow you into a Walmart and touch his peen. And that is your What's to Florida.
Brandy ends it so cute and innocent. He touches peen, Your Honor.
Yes.
877-927-6969. On Friday, Will Smith released a video, which was obviously rehearsed and planned. And then Chris Rock responded over the weekend, and he's not buying into it. He says everybody wants to be the victim, and then the real victims cannot be hurt.
Well, because it kind of was like I'm apologizing, but also making myself look like I went through hell for this and stuff. And when he initiated, it was his problem that he caused.
Yeah.
And so, I do not, like when Chris Rock came out, I was like, I'm kind of on your side, dude.
What takes 5 months to apologize? Like, he should have
said he reached out, but he did say he reached out and he didn't want to hear from him.
That's what he says.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, that first night, he should have called him. Should have made they were right in the same area. He should have made an appearance to find him someplace and say, hey, Chris, I'm sorry. I know we'll never be friends again, and I was really wrong. Or even somebody asked him about his when he took his speech, when he won. Why didn't he thank him there? There's so many things I think he could have done. I just think Will Smith looks bad in the public, and I don't know if people are going to forget him at any time soon. And it was so... Again, just so uncalled for. It was a joke, and it seemed like he was laughing, from the whole thing. And now it's gotten bigger and bigger, and I don't know. To me, it's like, just, you've been away, stay away. Don't come back, because you're going to get a comment. And now I think Chris Rock is actually saying stuff in his stand-up little by little.
Yeah, this was in Atlanta, and he was like, listen, if everybody claims to be a victim, then nobody will hear the real victims. He was like, even me getting smacked by, he called him Suge Smith. Like Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And he basically said, listen, I went to work. The next day, I got kids.
Yeah.
So he's got to keep on going making money. It's not going to stop his life, right?
Yeah.
So, he's talking a little bit more. He's not giving us a lot, but he is making comments.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going to make a comment now because obviously Will Smith said something. So then when Will Smith said something, he's going to respond to his fans. And I don't know, for Will Smith, I really thought if he was going to come out with any kind of statement, it should have been a lot better, a lot more prepared.
Yeah.
To me.
A lot sooner, too. Yeah. We got a quick phone call if you want to take it from David.
Sure, Nutter.
Hey, David, welcome to the Penthouse. David?
David?
Oh,
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning, David.
Waiting for after the break. Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I got two things for you. First, number one, we got to pay our tribute and our respects to the legendary William Felton Russell.
Yes.
Bill Russell. That one of the most. Whether or not you can say he's the best, I hate those arguments because everything is relative to the time. But without doubt, you can say he was one of the most significant and impactful professional athletes of all time.
Oh, no doubt.
So, yeah. We love you, Bill. Now, that being said, I have something much more local, at least local, maybe more widespread than I think, but local that really bothers me. I'm ready to pass a new law. Now, but let me give you the story first. I am so sick and tired of adults, seemingly parents, who bring their little 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 or 7-year-olds out for dinner at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night because they want to go out to eat. What's more important, being a parent and getting your kid at bed at time or going out to eat at 10 o'clock at night? I'm just sick of it. It irritates me. The kids are cranky. The kids are crying. It's just horrible optics, and it really aggravates me. Now, that being said, I'm ready to pass a new law.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And the law, let me give you the acronym. Well, the opposite of the acronym, because if I say the acronym, you might get a little upset. So the law is adult, and if you write this down, you might be able to figure it out. Adult harming our little elves. Elves is kind of quirky word for kids.
I see what you're throwing out. I got that. Yep.
I think you just got to stay out of those restaurants. That's all. I know they aggravate you, and you're going out. You want to have a good time.
Grind your gears. I get it. It doesn't bother me that much. I mean, to each his own. I can't tell people how to parent.
Why would parents bring their little kids out to dinner, especially when they're drinking in front of them too, at 10, 11 o'clock at night?
That doesn't sound good.
It's neglectful. It's neglect.
Yeah.
And it's reprehensible. And these people don't deserve to be parents.
All right.
I mean, I'm on a soapbox like that.
No soapbox. It's your opinion. We appreciate the opinion, bro. And nice words for Bill Russell. We mentioned this morning is definitely a guy who definitely shaped the sports world and all his achievements. But thank you very much.
All right. Have fun.
You too, buddy. Who's next, Nutter?
We have Peaches.
Oh, tell Peaches to call back.
Well, he can hold.
Yeah, why don't we have Peaches hold? How about that?
Okay,
He doesn't have to call back. He can just wait.
Yeah, call back, Peaches. 877-927-6969. I get my Peaches in Georgia. I think the other part is I get my marijuana in California. Is that right?
I get my peaches out in Georgia.
Oh, look at you guys quoting Justin Bieber. It's
Yeah. I believe you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. We'll be back in a few minutes. Francis, Nutter, and that other guy. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory. Mega Millions jackpot over $1 billion. You know someone that won $22 million in the lottery, and what did they do?
Didn't tell anybody for months until everything was all set up, and that's kind of the way to do it, I think, because
it is, but I wouldn't be able to, because I'd be rubbing it in everyone's face.
I know, right?
I'd be calling Keith Hotchkiss. I won $1 billion. Kiss my ass. I'm gonna put my balls on your face, bitch. That's what I would say. Rover's Morning Glory. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting next Monday.
Having the time of your life is more rewarding than ever when you visit any of the MGM resorts nationwide. With MGM Rewards, dine, stay, play, and earn on all of it. Get details at MGMRewards.com. Subject to earning and redemption limitations applicable to certain purchases and in certain states.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Ben Ferguson Podcast.
The big guy is in trouble. Coming up on the Ben Ferguson Podcast, we now know that the investigation into Hunter Biden is including a conspiracy probe, meaning that Joe Biden could be in huge legal trouble. I'll give you the details. Download the Ben Ferguson Podcast now.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold. Deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
As a marketer, you want to reach everyone. Adults, teens, millennials. But it's not like these groups all hang out in the same place, right? Actually wrong. They're all right here, listening to radio commercials just like this one. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM/FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
Rob tried to manage his constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating day after day. After realizing it was irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C, he found another way and finally said yes to adding Linzess.
Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a crash in West Palm, northbound 95 exit ramp to 45th Street, and injuries involved. Lanes blocked on that exit ramp, so may want to get off at either Palm Beach Lakes or Blue Heron in that area. 95 northbound just south of PGA, a crash, that one off to the shoulder. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. When your ride fires on all cylinders, so do you. That's why Napa is on a mission to keep you in motion. With nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores and over 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, the Napa network has everything you need to get up and go.
The future of audio is here today, and you can hear it on the iHeartRadio app. It's everything audio in one easy-to-use, completely free app. That means streaming music.
Break needs to take a Xanax or something, man. Like, they want to talk about being unreasonably.
As an opinion, Peaches. So, you know, we don't critique anything. We just here to take it and take it hard. What do you got, buddy?
So it was nice of the Browns to let Deshaun Watson get away from training camp for a little while to visit a South Florida Walmart, huh?
Wow.
Wow, you are unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not a fan of the 6-game suspension.
Doesn't sound like it. No.
Too soon for that joke, maybe? Or
Oh, I loved it. No, it was fun.
I thought 6 games was a little light, but I think that one thing that the Deshaun Watson camp has done, and this is my opinion, but I think they've done a really good job of buddying
muddying the waters on what the facts of the case are here, there, and everywhere, making everybody second guess what really happened, casting a whole lot of doubt on the situation, and instead of trying to, necessarily get everybody to believe that he's innocent, instead they're putting enough conflicting information out there, and enough people are running with it that even, I flat out disagree with your boy Joe. I think Joe has it wrong. I think Joe is, wants to believe that Deshaun Watson hasn't really done anything wrong because he's a Browns fan and he doesn't want to hate the dude. I get that. But, man, you don't have 24 women sue you for sexual assault and put their names out there and put their names on it without there being some kind of fire behind that smoke.
Well, again, there's going to be so many opinions about this, bro. You know that. Both sides are going to do it. And people, I think, like they said, it wasn't Roger Goodell. This is the judge they have now for the NFL. And I think I thought 10 games. That's what I thought he was going to get. There was speculation. He was about a month ago. He was going to get a season, but then that dropped off. So, I mean, you're going to get people both sides. I mean, you're seeing things on social media already. Brady gets, 4 games and supposedly deflated football. And, Deshaun's getting 6 games. So you're going to get that. For the Browns or for him, it worked out well. He's very lucky what he got. He could have been out of football forever. I mean, but it did work out for him. All the girls were settled, except there's only one case, I think, out of 24, 25 that still have something pending. And, it worked out for him.
Yeah, most of the cases have been settled, and that's not that surprising, really, because, when you have a he said, she said kind of situation, a lot of times you'll take the 2 apples now versus just write it off as like, oh, yeah, all these women got the wrong idea. Nah, man. And when people talk about, oh, well, they got up there and then they started saying it was consensual, I'm sorry, but nobody is making that accusation up front if they thought they had a consensual encounter. It's just not that realistic, and especially, one person, maybe 2, all right, 25? Come on.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people who have a lot of issues with this. And like I said, it just broke. So I'm sure you're going to hear it all over the radio, media, obviously, social media. People are going to have an opinion. And I'm sure it's going to be more people are going to say that 6 games is not enough.
I'm surprised they didn't dump this at 4:30 on Friday afternoon, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have, because this is going to lead today, and it'll eclipse anything else that's out there in the sports world. And probably mainstream, too. I'm sure it's being covered all over the place. And everybody has an opinion. But I didn't think that they were going to, come out with it. Any decision they made, you were going to get both sides bitching. I mean, that's just how big it was for people.
What is it? You may know, Nate or G-Man, what's the consensus? How are fans like in Cleveland? Are they a fan of, are they excited for Deshaun Watson, or are they like, oh, I don't want this?
I think it was
and all the drama that surrounds him.
I think it was about 50-50. Again, going by Joe, who lived in Cleveland for years and has a lot of friends out there. It was about 50-50. Some people want him, some people didn't. So, and that's it. But he comes back and they start winning. Unfortunately for people, they're going to forget about it.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it takes. You start winning games, they forget about it, and they're like, okay. And hopefully he can stay out of trouble. That's the whole thing. And he doesn't get into more trouble down the road.
That's the 2 key things, right? I think if he starts winning, it'll end up being a lot like Ben Roethlisberger, where people just kind of move on and don't really talk about it, except, once every once in a while, when you and your buddies get to talking about Ben, you're like, yeah, remember that thing that happened? Yeah, that was kind of messed up, wasn't it? Yeah. But the other thing, too, is that, man, if I'm the Browns, I'm like, dude, you have got to stay out of people's DMs on Instagram from now on. Because I'm not sure that he's actually going to stop doing this. And that is risky behavior if he goes back to the well.
Well, again, anytime somebody has an issue or a problem, you know what? It really has to make them. He has to want to stop himself. That's the bottom line. So, I mean, maybe he'll change things up. Maybe he'll start having, if he still continues to do it, maybe I'll have girls come to his hotel. I don't know. But he's got to, you can't have one more ever mistake, because then he's going to get thrown out. And he's got $200 million waiting for him.
Yeah. I don't understand why they gave him the guarantee. Like that is wild to me. I mean, we found out about Kyler Murray's contract, and sometimes you don't always see all the language in his contracts. But I would gotta believe that the Browns were at least smart enough to be like, look, if this happens again, it voids the guarantee. It voids the contract.
No, they gave him $200 million guaranteed, only contract. Peaches, we got to run. We got to go to break. Always appreciate your call, pal, and stay out of trouble. Peace. It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Don't forget, 11:45, you got chance to win tickets to Busch Gardens. Tomorrow, we got a special guest coming into the Penthouse.
We do?
We do. Franny's going to tell you all about it.
Tomorrow or Wednesday?
Maybe Wednesday. Whatever.
Wednesday.
It's Greek.
Oh, boy.
And I got a trifecta, and we'll come back, talk about somebody who passed, who was an icon in the NBA. Peace.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold. Deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. New on Curiosity Stream, the world's best documentaries have explored planet Earth and gone into the blue of our planet's oceans. Now witness the alien world of insects with never-before-seen cinematography. Journey to Planet Insect, narrated by Star Trek's Kate Mulgrew. Plus, they were fearless warriors who ruled ancient Europe and held off mighty Rome. Who holds their heritage today? It's Celts, the untold story. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20. Visit curiositystream.com.
Stop by Mattress Firm for summer Black Friday deals. Save up to $600 on select mattresses from top brands, with queen starting at $149.99. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Crash we had earlier, 95 northbound at the exit ramp to 45th Street. FHP reporting that has cleared away. We're not seeing any other tie-ups around there. We do have a crash on the northbound entrance ramp to 95 from Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, but that's not blocking any lanes. And one in Boynton, southbound 95, just to the south of Woolbright Road off to the shoulder as well. And Turnpike near Boynton.
Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. You think it's hot outside? Go in there. The ladies are a lot hotter. I know we got a couple people on hold. We're going to do a quick trifecta, get to the audience, and then misspeak 84. Maybe Nutter can figure out how to play it for us.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, the Mets came down here this weekend. They took our lunch. They swept us. They are hot as a firecracker. They have won 6 in a row. The Mets, they beat the Marlins all 3 games. He was a legend, won 11 championships in 13 years, first black coach in the NBA. He did it all. Started in college, great at college, won 55 games in a row for the University of San Francisco. Back-to-back titles, Bill Russell, and just a great guy. You know what? Always, you can learn a lot from him, a lot of interviews he had, his thoughts about life, giving wisdom to the next couple generations. And he's somebody who just, like, you know what, I think people really enjoyed and liked. I thought he was a great guy as far as what I saw. A lot of his comments, read a lot of his books, had a lot of hard times growing up like a lot of people. But you know what? Just persevered, stuck with it, was with the Celtics for years. And you're never going to see anybody win 11 championships in 13 years. I'm going to put that out there. So hats off to Bill Russell. R.I.P. Rest in peace. And you might not have saw this or heard about it, but it's all over the place. Deshaun Watson got suspended for 6 games for this season. And only 1 divisional game in that 6 games. That's another big note. So the 5 other games that he got suspended are not divisional games. So the Browns got very lucky. So did he. I know everybody's got an opinion or a thought process on it. Most people already are saying not enough games. But if you guys want to get involved, you can call us 877-927-6969. And in a couple of minutes, about 6 and change, your chance to win tickets to Busch Gardens. Who doesn't want to go to Busch Gardens? That's a great place. Franny's been there. It is fantastic. I got it on my agenda.
Do you? You're going to head up to Tampa?
Oh, maybe we can go
Busch Gardens?
together, G-Man.
Sounds like hey, there's a 4-pack of tickets, so maybe whoever wins can bring us along with them.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So we have a 4-pack of one-day passes to Busch Gardens, Tampa, and this is special because it's for their summer celebration where you get to play all day and stay all night because they are doing extended park hours. They're going to have live entertainment, fireworks, and free beer. It's back at Busch Gardens.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm in.
Now through August 7th. Get all the details plus another chance to win at realradio921.com. But we'll definitely give you the cue to call in about 8 minutes. And we're going to play Who's Most Likely To.
Thank you, Francis. I know we have somebody on hold, Nutter.
We do. We have Pops. Let's welcome Pops to the Penthouse. Hey, Pops.
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 Hi,
Good
Pops.
morning, guys.
Hey.
How are you, pal?
Good morning. Doing good. How was y'all's weekend?
Everything was good.
Yeah, super weekend. How about you and your lovely wife?
Oh, we had a good time. We barbecued, of course, again. I did some chicken and all on the smoker, and she had a pretty good weekend. Saturday was a little touch and go after her treatment, but she did right well yesterday.
Good.
Good.
And we just kind of made it a lazy day and hung out together, watched the river, play with the kittens, and just have a good day.
Sounds like a nice
You
day.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
like fun.
Was. Hey, Nutter, it's good to hear your voice on the radio again, my friend.
Likewise, Pops. It's good to hear yours.
Yeah, he's very excited today. We started at 10. He was here at 6 o'clock.
I've been pacing back and forth.
That's Nutter. He's the go-getter.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. My grandfather always used to tell me he'd rather be 10 minutes early than 1 minute late for anything.
Smart man.
Yeah, smart
I'm
guy.
the same way.
Yeah. Should always plan ahead.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, I find myself listening to old Dano and Nutter reruns every once in a while. Just, bringing back memories. And you talk to Dano, give him my best.
We sure will.
You guys to death. You guys are fabulous. You do a great job for many, many people out there. You just don't know what you do for everybody. And I appreciate you.
Well, thank you for the kind words.
Always, Pops.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're a sweetheart, and I hope your wife gets better every day. But thank you for the kind words. They don't go unnoticed. Thank you so much. And a special shout out to you, too, Nutter.
Thank you.
Yeah. He really misses your voice.
I miss his.
Nutter, man, like I said, it's really good to hear your voice again. I love you guys. I'll let you get back to doing what you do. I got a question, though, for Greek.
Yes, sir.
Now, did Bill Russell, didn't he play once for the Virginia Squires in the ABA along with Wilt Chamberlain?
I don't believe so. I think he only played 13 years. You could check it out. I know he coached at Seattle and Sacramento, but I think it was 13 years with the Celtics, 11 championships.
Because I remember as a little boy growing up in Tidewater, we had the Virginia Squires, and I can't remember, but there was a couple big names that started out in the ABA.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they used to have the red, white, and blue basketball.
Yes, that was years ago. Virginia, I think Dr. J started with them and then got traded to the Nets.
That was it.
It was Julius Erving.
Dr. J, that's who it was.
Yep.
That's who it was. Julius Erving. Yep.
Number 32.
All right, guys, y'all have a great day.
All right, pal, you too.
What was it?
Julius Erving, I think with the Squires was 32, his number.
Okay, 32. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm showing my age real bad.
No, you're not. You're not showing your age at all.
I love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Pop.
I love you. And you guys take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the call and thanks for the kind words. 877-927-6969. If you have a comment about Deshaun Watson, you want to give us a call, you can. If you also want to tell us what your criteria is for a good friend, that was on the table today. Franny talked about a story. He said the average person has 10 good friends.
Yeah, so I have a couple opportunities if you think that you have the voice of an angel.
Oh.
I know. So we have something local and then something that's actually a huge singing competition I have information for that we got the media alert, the presser here at iHeart. But the first one is local, so the Boca Raton Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So if you are interested.
Let's do it, Greek, you and I.
Yeah. But they're looking for somebody to sing the national anthem.
I'll flip the coin.
Yeah.
And I'll park the first Bentley.
Perfect.
But I
I'll
don't know.
paint the field.
So, yeah, the Boca Raton Bowl is looking for its next national anthem singer. So this is Palm Beach County's only bowl game, and it has opened up its call for auditions. I guess they start this Thursday, I believe. Organizers of the game, which is at the FAU Stadium.
Nice stadium.
Are inviting. I've never been.
It's really pretty.
It should be fun to catch a game there, and it's right in our backyard. But they're inviting all interested Florida residents, 18 or older, to submit their audition videos online. They're saying amateurs, vocalists, instrumentalists, professionals are all eligible to win. And so, yeah, they said we're excited to launch our search once again for our next national anthem singer. So I guess they've done this is the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah.
But they say each year this contest brings out impressive wide range of local talent. So if you think you got what it takes, it looks like that they already have it set, the date for the Boca Raton Bowl. It's going to be December 20th.
Yeah, it's
at
always around
7:30
Christmas.
p.m. Mm-hmm. And this is like, I mean, not only are you going to get to sing the national anthem, but this is going to be televised on ESPN nationally as well, too.
Wow.
So you could be a superstar. You could get discovered right there on TV.
You never know. Maybe go out there and put in a couple of your own words to change up a little.
Yeah.
You get really noticed.
You really make the news then.
Of course.
So they say, entries are going to be accepted now through August 28th. Anyone interested in auditioning is asked to upload a national anthem performance video via YouTube.
Oh.
And they say the top 5 finalists will be asked to perform live at Boca Raton Marriott on September 28th.
Oh, it's a nice Marriott.
Is it? Yeah. They at the Boca Center.
Mhm. I got a buddy of mine who runs that place.
And they say the winner will also receive 10 game tickets with sideline access during the performance. And they will also want your audition tape featuring songs other than the national anthem will automatically be disqualified. So you got to be singing the national anthem in that video.
The biggest thing to get out of all this, December 20th, stay off Glades Road.
Yes.
Because of the game and Christmas
That was
time
the moral
at the
of-
mall.
The moral of the story. So stay off Glades.
Do either of you guys know how to sing, or do you sing real good?
Oh, I sing terrible.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I sing good in the shower.
Yeah, it hurts my husband when I sing.
She's so funny.
It does. It does.
I think when you got a couple in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I love music, but I know very well that I am not good.
I'll sing in my car once in a while.
But what do you think about your
Frank
voice?
Sinatra.
What do you think about your voice?
I think it's adequate at times.
Yeah?
It depends on the song.
Okay.
Can we hear a little?
I got to feel it.
Okay.
All right.
Not feeling it right now.
I'm not feeling it right now.
Okay.
I do. I was out with this girl a couple weeks ago, and she put on some music. We sang in the car a little bit, a couple verses.
Dupa Lupa?
A little. I said, could you put on some Dupa Lupa?
I was going to say, what is it? What can we play that you'll actually start feeling that we'll get to hear your voice?
I sang a little George Michael.
Little
there.
Tonka Shake.
No, little George Michael. And then the whipped cream came out. And then she left the car.
That usually happens.
That's usually happens. Yeah.
You guys ready to open up these phone lines?
Yes.
You're our boss. Whatever you say.
Let's do this. 877-927-6969. That's 877-927-6969. We got a 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens, Tampa for their summer celebration. As I mentioned before, you get to play all day and stay all night. Who doesn't love that?
Oh, I like that. So
Yeah.
I saw that one time on a tattoo.
Did you?
Play all day, stay all night.
Wow.
Live entertainment, fireworks, extended park hours, and free beer. This goes on now through August 7th. Listen, I know all of you, some people can't pick up the phone. They got to work. So you can go to realradio921.com and register to win there. And we have all kinds of goodies up for grabs right there at realradio921.com on the contest page. But we are going to do Who's Most Likely To, where I am going to present a scenario. And the question starts with Who's Most Likely To? And you fill in the blank. It's either Franny, Nutter, or Greek.
It might be who's most likely to be throwing bombs and banging moms.
Definitely Greek.
Would it be
Definitely
Nutter?
G-Man.
Would it be Nutter? Would it be
Yes.
Francis or Greek? You guys have to tell us. Phone lines lit up in 2 seconds. Always glad that you guys are listening and enjoying the show. And this is a great prize.
It is.
Nutter will get you on, and then we'll take care of it. We'll start the contest, and hopefully you can win. You're on your way to a great day at Busch Gardens. A lot of fun, excitement, and good memories. That's what you'll do. I was out the other night, but me and my buddies were out. My buddy goes, you know what we're doing right now, Greek? I said, no, I don't know what we're doing. Because right now we are making great memories. I said, oh, that was nice. Go to Monroe's, make some great memories tonight until 5 a.m. The girls that air 7 days a week. Great 5-star menu and always a good time at Monroe's of Palm Beach. And again, we do have a special guest on Wednesday. We're going to get to that. It was Tuesday, but I
No, it was always Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Wednesday. I was copied on the email.
Still, yeah, we were. There was a lot of us on the email. None of it ever said Tuesday.
Well, tomorrow's a special day. It's my mom's birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Jules. It is a special day. Maybe we can have her call in.
I don't know.
I think it'd be so fun.
I don't know. I think she would. I don't know.
No, surprise call? What if we just surprise
Oh,
call
my
her?
God. She would say my brother or my name 9 times.
Yeah?
Before she answers. She always says it. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Ma, it's me.
Oh, like she's guessing who it is? My mom does that too. My mom will be like, Karen, Giselle, Francis. I'm like, Mom, come on. It's not that hard. There's only 3 of us.
In our case, there's only 2.
Yeah.
Nutter, are we ready?
Yeah, do we got to turn our cameras off?
Oh, yes. That's you're so smart.
We can just point.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah, the point is the point.
The point is that's what we do. That's how we vote is to point. And if people are smart, they can maybe figure out which way we're pointing our fingers at who. So let's get this. I have a list of questions going and hopefully maybe just one and done. Last Friday we did this Nutter and I think we went through 12 people.
Oh, wow.
That was long as ever.
It took forever.
It was a ton.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to take these in the order they came.
Okay.
So first up, let's welcome Patrick. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, what's going on, Penthouse?
Patrick, how are you today, pal? Thanks for listening, first of all. And how long have you been listening?
I've been listening about 18 years.
And what do you think about that Greek kid?
Oh, come on. I said this the last time I called him. Greek is the franchise.
Ah, that's very nice. Very nice. All right, Franny's got a little scenario, and hope you get it right, Patrick.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's do this, Patrick. Out of the three of us, Nutter, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to join a street gang?
Ooh,
hold on one second. We got. I know. Hold on. We still got to play some votes here. All right, Patrick, we're ready for you.
Dude, this one's tough. I know it's not Greek. I'm going to go with Nutter.
Yeah!
One and done.
Nice.
Look at that.
Patrick, what made you pick Nutter? Because he has no future?
I'm sorry?
Why'd you pick Nutter?
I listen to the show a lot, and I was thinking street gang. I don't know about Greek, and I don't see Franny being a gang member either. So, I figured, hey, we're going to go with Nutter because he likes the wrestling. You never know, he might be in a wrestling gang.
That's good.
No, I was thinking more of like a 50s greaser gang, with the muscle cars and stuff like that. Nothing with like
All right.
the newer gangs, but
That's
like
good.
old school gang, yeah.
You got a switchblade?
I can get one. I got one of those ones you press and it turns into a comb.
Yeah, that's nice. Congratulations, Patrick. Thanks for listening to Real Radio. God bless, and enjoy the show, my friend.
Thank you so much.
It's
You guys
just one
rock.
in Tampa Bay, but whatever. Enjoy, Patrick. Congratulations, Busch Gardens.
What happened?
Yeah, he's going to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, he said enjoy the show.
Whatever.
All right, fair enough.
Well, it's like a show.
Well, they are going to have live entertainment.
I mean, it is like a day.
But listen, don't be like, man, I really wanted those tickets because we're doing it all weekend or week long.
That's
weekend,
right.
all week long. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, 4-pack of tickets, $11.45 on the Penthouse.
And if you like that, thank me because they did the same price every day because they didn't want me to forget. That's why they came.
Oh yeah, thank Greek because he's the one who puts us together. Andrew, the kingpin of promotions, is fantastic at what he does, and he does a lot of work to give you the best prizes.
He does a great job. He was nice enough to come in this morning and say good morning and say hi. We love what's his name? Andrew. We love Andrew in so many ways. He's a great guy. If you want to get involved.
Yes.
877-927-6969. Go ahead, Jimmy. I mean, but
it's Nutter, by the way. Thanks.
Go ahead, Nutter.
I got that misspeak the day before.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
I'm not watching a lot of TV. I'm watching a lot of stuff that I watch. I got a better ass than a cantaloupe.
Yeah, but did you see the ass on her?
I want to thank everybody that's helping us. It's everybody who's doing it and trying to keep us somewhat on tack.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, no serious sickness, just had a little laryngitis.
Oh boy, I gotta tell you, that sounds awful.
Yeah, was that the same? Yeah, more cash with more 50s, you get more cash than 5s.
You're not making any sense.
I didn't have direct deposit those days and put it through your check.
This son of bitch, chick.
I was like, oh my God, put me in a spin the bottle. It was crazy.
Okay, your turn to spin the bottle.
Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow on the radio.
You're not very bright, are you?
So don't miss out. Don't be a start to be.
What?
You're not going to get like the cow bones with $1.80 on them.
Well, that sucks.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Nutter.
You're very welcome. Oh, we got to turn our cameras back on.
I got mine on. So listen, I was talking about the whole thing where you could do the national anthem locally, Boca Raton, December 20th for the Boca Bowl. Well, this one is a huge singing competition, probably the very first one before The Voice and all that. And this show makes superstars. It truly does. American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, yes.
I was thinking Star Search. I just dated myself.
Oh my God. I wanted to be on Star Search so bad. And not for singing, obviously, because I said how terrible I am. I always used to do like little dances. I would put together like little choreographed dances.
Maybe you could show us later. Greek will sing, you can dance.
Oh my God. I had so many. I had one, too. I don't remember if you remember the band The Jets.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also
There's
had
2 or 3 of them, right?
And then I also had a dance to Informer by Snow.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Oh
The Jets had that one. See if you can look it up.
I got a crush on, but they have a bunch of different.
Yeah, they had one song too, a slow one. It was a big hit.
Yeah, the Jets were. That was the jam back in the day.
Yeah, that was like in the 80s.
Were they
right?
brothers and sisters?
I thought they were.
I thought so too.
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
they had actually a better record than the New York Jets.
Did they?
I can believe that.
So American Idol Across America is visiting Florida, but via Zoom.
Okay.
So they want hopefuls to audition face-to-face with an American Idol producer in search for the next superstar. So we got this press release. It looks like this is happening Monday, August 8th, so the following Monday. And it's open call, virtual Zoom auditions for American Idol. They say during the season's first round of American Idol, hopefuls can sign up to audition face-to-face in front of these producers, and they're going to receive real-time feedback for a chance of possibly making Idol history and being crowned the next American Idol. So this is for the third year in a row. Idol Across America. They're doing these virtual nationwide search for the next stupid star.
Get up here, stupid.
The next stupid star.
Put your hands together for stupid.
Superstar. And yeah, it's cool. So you don't even have to go anywhere. You just Zoom. Just make yourself presentable, at least from the neck up.
Neck up. Hey, but you lose a little bit of the whole experience now. You can't even go there.
I know, but if you make it, then you probably go to next round, which may be live, right? I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it's in the details.
Now, who are the judges?
So they have been Katy Perry, Lionel Richie. And
Hey, I want to thank Franny because she gave us this song. I bet you a lot of people don't do Jet songs.
probably not. This is the most love the Jets have gotten since 1985.
First time they've been on the radio since 1985.
You're right.
Yeah.
It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back with some fun facts about what? That's the big question all the time. Franny puts them together, put a smile on your face. It's halftime. Get some oranges and get a lap dance, and we'll be back. Peace.
This is Real Radio 92.1, an iHeart radio station. Available everywhere on our free iHeart Radio app. #1 for music, radio, and podcasts all in one.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich, and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money. Easy to learn, easy to use, small business software tailored just for you. With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money. Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Clown Parade is an anthology comedy podcast series presented by Will Ferrell, Bowen Yang, and Matt Rogers. Each month, hear a fresh comedic talent create a brand new podcast format hosted by an original character of their own creation in the spirit of the Ron Burgundy podcast.
What I want you guys to produce are multiple podcasts. Oh. It's one podcast called Clown Parade, a anthological character piece carefully curated by culturistas.
Listen to Clown Parade on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month. With no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses. With the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Smart homeowners know that proper maintenance of their home's AC can save a bundle in the long run. Trust our comfort specialists at 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to keep your AC running strong. A proactive tune-up can actually help your AC run more efficiently and save you money on your electric bill. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com. We won't leave you waiting. Sing it with me.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime. Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 U.S. Highway 1, Suite 38.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic.
It's a photo finish. It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Jimmy's on vacation. We're nice enough to get him back in the studio. Every time he walks in, it's like finding a lottery ticket. That's a winner. Good afternoon, Nutter.
Good afternoon, G-Man.
And, of course, we got her here. Thank God. Francis is here.
Hello, hello.
And, again, you guys get involved. 877-927-6969. Did you get depressed when you didn't win the Mega Millions, even though you knew your odds were very much against you? And what is your criteria to make a good friend? What is a good friend? And
I know an old saying, but...
What's the old saying, Nutter?
Well, a friend with weed is a friend indeed.
That's how he likes his friends.
You're such a marijuana. My God, no wonder your career's taking off.
You want to get high?
You want to get high? Now, if somebody does have pot, does that make you right away want to hang out with them?
No, not really. My wife loathes the smell, and
I think you said loves it.
No, hates it.
Yeah.
So, and I don't smoke anymore, so turning a new leaf, pun intended.
Grown up right before our very eyes, Nutter.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're not smoking pot anymore and cigarettes?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sounds boring.
It's so funny.
Just kidding.
So how do you find your life being since you gave up the marijuana?
I'm more, it's not so cloudy. Things aren't so fuzzy anymore.
You find your way home and you have a problem.
Yeah.
Now, does the wife notice that you're not smoking pot anymore?
Well, I kind of, kept it away from her in the first place. So,
so she didn't know?
No, she kind of knew, but
she didn't like the smell, so you were kind enough to do it away.
I didn't do it in her face, and I never did around my kids.
Yeah.
So,
that's you're a role model.
Yeah.
Don't do that. All right. I'm happy that you quit smoking and you're 9 months clean.
Yeah.
So God bless.
Well, 7.
Well, we'll give
who's counting?
Yeah. 2 more months, you'll be 9 months clean. We'll talk about that.
We got some fun facts by Francis.
It's Fanny's Fun Facts. I like to base my fun facts around the holidays today, and today is actually what they call Festival Monday. So get your party hats and put on your dancing shoes. It's Festival Monday. It is festival season, music festival season. We have that big iHeartRadio Music Festival. September 23rd and 24th at the T-Mobile Arena. We're actually going to be doing a great giveaway starting next week, which also includes $1,000.
You might be able to win.
I can't win. No, I'm an employee.
Okay.
That's the thing. So, this is some festival fun facts, and some of these you may have heard, some of these you may not have heard, but we are going to start with this one. They say lost and found. This is very weird, all right? Losing your friends happens quite often at festivals. Maybe you lost some money, your phone, your wallet. But a prosthetic arm or leg, yes, they say prosthetic limbs are more common in the lost and found than you may think.
That sounds so crazy.
So weird, right?
What do? You're drinking that band, you lose your
Your
arm?
leg, I guess. They said a lot of objects are also deliberately left behind. I guess there was a festival called the Leeds Festival, and they said 700 perfectly usable tents were left behind there.
Wow.
Because they just didn't want to pack them up and go with them. They're like, we're just going to leave
They just
700.
They just want to pitch the tent and they don't want to pack it up.
That's it.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll be here most of the week.
I'll be here on Thursday.
Yeah.
Can't say all week.
So the Exit Festival is an award-winning festival. I guess this returns annually. It's in Novi Town, Serbia. I've never heard of it.
No.
But they say it's got the biggest artist on the lineup, by the way. 190,000 visitors go to this festival. And they say it actually originated from 100-day student protest against the then president. And so this is considered the first edition of the festival and social activism. And they say that this has still been going on. So this has been going on for a while. Woodstock, very famous music festival.
Yeah, years ago.
According by Time, there were 2 confirmed births at Woodstock 1969.
That I could see.
Yes. They say, and while the babies born during the festival have never been identified, we love to believe that they are real. So I wonder if you know that you're that baby, right?
Yeah.
As an adult, like I was conceived. Well, I'm not conceived. I was born.
Yeah, the Woodstock.
Yeah.
And that's probably his name.
Woodstock. Yeah.
I would think so.
That would be a good name. I would name. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a very VIP festival. It's a members only festival, and it's called the Free Rotation in Wales. And I guess you have to be invited by an existing member. And there's only one day every April that has the chance for you to get invited and buy a ticket to this. They say it's a members only festival, and it is a very fancy music festival event. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it.
I bet Elton John did it.
And now I want to go. Yeah. They also, on here as well, too, we've got a couple more facts with festivals. The largest festival attendance, according to Guinness World Records, was in is it Danube Island?
Yeah.
All right. And that's,
It's by Staten Island.
Yeah, right next to it.
It's the Danube Island Festival in Vienna, Austria.
Oh, it's beautiful. This time of year.
3.3 million people turned up over this 3-day duration.
Mingada.
Yes, that is a lot of people.
Good chance to meet somebody opposite sex there. Or same sex.
Yeah,
3.8
whatever.
million?
Yeah, I'm sure you can have a great time there. I don't know.
Have a baby.
Exactly. And then finally on here, this is interesting about Lollapalooza. So back in 1991, when Jane's Addiction decided that they were going to split up, the lead singer, Perry Farrell, was it Perry Farrell? Perry. But anyways, he conceived a farewell tour. But when 250,000 fans showed up to this Jane's Addiction's farewell tour, it actually sparked the idea for the annual Lollapalooza Festival instead. They said around 400,000 fans turning up to Lollapalooza in Chicago each year. Now the festival also takes place in 6 other different countries. But I didn't know that. I didn't know it was originally just a farewell Jane's Addiction tour. And then they were like, wow, there's so many people. Let's turn this into a festival.
He was also quoted as saying he was through with Sergio. So treats him like a rag doll.
Oh, man. There's another for you. And there you go. There's your fun facts for festivals today.
You're awesome, buddy. You really are. You're like somebody I haven't seen in a long time, and I just walk in and I say, my God, it's been a minute. We have somebody on hold?
We have Vaughn on hold. You want to take him now?
Yeah.
All right. Let's welcome Vaughn to the Penthouse. Hey, Vaughn.
What's going on, man?
What's happening to you, Vaughn? How you feeling?
I'm good. I actually had to censor myself real quick. I almost said a bad word to Nutter.
Oh, don't do that. No. It's first day back in a while. We want to try to break him in easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so what? Pittman's out, or is this guy? What happened?
What?
Jimmy's on vacation.
New boss.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we got a new boss, is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah, we got a new boss a couple weeks ago.
Oh, damn. Sucks for Pittman. Hope he.
Well, Pittman's still the big boss.
Yeah.
We're
Bobby
talking
P's still here.
Yeah, Bobby P's still the end all be all. We have a boss locally in our building now that's running all of our sister stations and our station.
Yes.
Oh, you got a mini Pittman? Cool.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy. He actually used to be on Real Radio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and he decided to come back.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking there.
So, G-Man, how was your weekend?
I don't know. You know something I don't know?
I don't know. Did you see him out, Vaughn?
Did you see me at New York Prime 3 nights in a row? No, I had a good weekend.
A pretty blonde.
I was with a blonde one night. Yes, I was. A friend.
Interesting. Blonde, huh?
Yeah.
That's a new move for you.
Yes.
Joking. When it was shot in the dark, I know you're tight.
Yeah, it's usually brunettes, but she was.
Oh, so Vaughn didn't even really see you. He just made that up, and it was right.
You took a shot.
Oh, all right.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I brought her to Nutter's house. I let him meet her, and then Nutter said, okay. He came out in his bathrobe and just gave me a thumbs up. I said,
You sure it was a thumbs up and not another finger?
No, that was it.
You said you brought him by Nutter's house and he came out in his robes. Sounds like you interrupted Yanni time.
Oh, God, don't start that again.
Oh, well, you like Yanni?
The reason why I called.
He's Greek, that's why.
Yeah, we love Yanni. Yanni time is the best time. But, Nutter, did you obviously watched SummerSlam this Saturday, right?
Yes, I did.
What do you think for the entire show?
It was better than previous pay-per-views. I actually enjoyed it. I liked the main event. I didn't like the outcome, but I wasn't expecting anything. And that's what I hate when I'm watching a pay-per-view show and I can basically predict everything that's about to happen. And I was off like 90% of the time.
I called pretty much some of the show. The only thing that didn't happen is I thought Bray Wyatt would have came back with Edge, but that didn't happen. But even Edge's return was, I think what they did is they let whatever Vince had written, like already pre-written before his exit. I think what they did is let that all just play out.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that if they're smart tonight, like Paul's going to do everything different. You know, that SummerSlam, the first thing he did that was in spite of Vince was bring back Bayley, Io Shirai, and Dakota Kai and make that a stable.
Oh, I love Dakota Kai.
Who's Dakota Kai, G?
He's a wrestler you're referring to.
She. Well, we don't know. She might.
She.
Yeah.
I said she's a wrestler you're referring to.
Yeah, I heard you.
Pay attention, Vaughn.
What? Well, yeah, just like today should be like the start, like an official start without Vince running the show. This is all going to be Triple H, Paul Levesque, however you know him by, Paul Heyman, and then a couple other guys that are in the creative. I'm hoping that tonight we get some of the old school shows, like since it's not PG-13 anymore. It's rated M for mature or something like that.
Yeah, it's like PG-14 or whatever. They just went up a year.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm expecting a little, somewhat better of a production. Who knows?
Oh, that's you got to watch. You don't know.
Yeah.
All right, Vaughn, we're going to Benihana.
What do you see?
What do I see?
All right, Benihana.
Benihana, love you.
No.
Go ahead.
Love you, man. Take it easy.
All right, peace. It is the Penthouse. We're going to come back. Franny's going to tell you how to maybe increase your salary. You're going to want to hear this and so much more. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory. A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service you?
Drunk enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting a guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
Free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com. And get ready to win your way there starting next Monday.
Sponsored by The Hartford. With insurance designed for your small business, the Bucks got your back. Go to iHeartRadio.com/The Hartford to learn how to nominate your favorite small business owner for a small business grant and a bonus chance to win a trip to the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Most World War II events have made their way into our history books, but for nearly half a century, the tragedy of the HMT Rona was kept secret. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
New month means new specials at Begin a New Med Spa. And for the month of August, they're offering Botox for $159 for 20 units. Hey, this is Franny. And for someone who is not new to Botox, this is a steal. In fact, my last Botox treatment was from Begin Anew with Dr. Gavin. She is great. And it was the happiest I've ever been with my results. And guys, if you were thinking that Botox is just for the ladies, well, you got it wrong. It is an anti-aging treatment for anyone who's looking to lessen the appearance of wrinkles. And Begin Anew's wonderful staff wants to make sure you get the greatest and most natural looking changes possible. But they have so much more to offer. They have an array of services to rev up your sexual performance. They have testosterone replacement therapy to get you feeling good, laser hair removal, tattoo removal, body contouring, just to name a few. So book that appointment today and say that Franny from the Gator sent you in, and you'll get a free consultation for their optimal wellness program and free blood work with qualified insurance. Check them out today at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 in Delray, we have a gym bag in a center lane. This is 95 southbound, just north of Atlantic Avenue. In Boynton Beach, still working on a crash off to the shoulder, southbound 95, just south of Woolbright Road. Otherwise, things running pretty smoothly in the Palm Beaches. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is fall into autumn hiring with Indeed. Their all-in-one solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
This is Alec Baldwin. I'd like to invite you to listen to my new limited series podcast about a true American hero who
We don't know about. Is this a blonde that you were with?
No, it's not the blonde.
Okay.
No. The blonde was very nice, very attractive, unbelievably, just a nice person. But I don't know if we're going to connect, to be honest with you, on both sides. There's a little thing in the way. Nutter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, G-Man.
Jimmy's on vacation. He'll be back next week, or the end of the week, excuse me. Well-deserved vacation. He's having a good time in New Jersey with his family.
Yeah, hanging out with his brother. That's exciting. It's
And
been a while.
and Franny's here.
Hello, happy Monday.
And she's got a way that I don't know, we have enough time to tell people?
Yeah, we got enough time.
All right. She's got a way that you can make more money.
Well, this is according, everything is according to surveys. But they're saying, you want a higher salary, then you got to be more active on Twitter. Now, I am guilty of not being very active on Twitter. I am active on Instagram and Facebook every now and then, especially here at the radio station. But I don't really tweet personally that often.
I find on Instagram they're always good and exciting.
Do you tweet? Are you on Twitter?
No. I don't really care for
social media.
Yeah, I don't like putting my business out there. Too many critics.
Very true.
Yeah.
It is a lot of trolls out there.
That too.
Yeah, you're going to get some hate, obviously.
Yes.
Everything you put up there.
Yeah. But in our industry, it's part of the job.
Yeah.
Right?
It's really for your not fans, your friends, family, if you want something going on.
Yeah. But they say that executives who self-promote, on the regular basis on Twitter, are more likely to receive job offers with higher salaries than those who don't promote their own brand online. So there was a person, he's a professor of information, risk and operation management, and he was talking about this. He says that executives who promote their expertise, qualifications on Twitter, it's pretty high. We're 32% more likely to attract higher paying job offers.
That's good.
After interviews. Yeah, they do warn, however, that there can be a risk to this social strategy. Poorly written tweets can backfire on you.
Sure.
G-Man. If hiring managers don't like what they see.
What? Why me?
Poorly written. I see your emails.
Wow. Throw him under the bus.
Oh, he knows. He knows. He voice texts them all the time.
I don't get offended.
Yeah.
I'm just happy she's speaking to me.
He even tells me like beforehand. He was like, "Make sure you read that. Like really read it.
Make sure.
Like dissect it because you may not understand it." But yeah, so because they could face backlash from the public if they perceive them to be a little too self-promoting. So I guess there's like a fine line.
And
right?
I think you also got to watch if you don't say anything political. That could hurt you, obviously.
Yeah.
If you have a opinion about something going on that a lot of people are going to have yay and nay on it, it could bother. It could maybe say somebody be like, I don't want that around.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So if you're a self-promoter and you're not on Twitter, maybe get on there, especially if you're looking for another position. They said that these researchers that found that tweeting has more tangible, longer-term effects in the form of better job opportunities and higher overall earnings. So I never thought I would put those things hand in hand.
I assume definitely if you want to get a job at Twitter.
Right?
Do you tweet? No, I don't believe in that stuff. It sucks. This is Twitter, right? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Again, you're always a brand every day. I've been saying it for years, and you got to self-promote, but you got to make sure you know what you're doing like everything else. You don't want to go too much because I think that might hurt you. But people do ask, like, are you on social media? How many followers do you have? Stuff like that. And if it's important to them and it's going to increase your money, then you run with it. And then when you get the job and you get the raise, then you just hang out. You say, okay, no, I'm good. 877-927-6969. We had a lot on the table today. Were you depressed if you didn't win the Mega Millions? What makes a good friend? And are there certain songs that make you think about Nutter? Like the one we just played.
Yeah.
I get my weed in California. It is the Penthouse on a good Monday, baby. It's Monday out of the gate, August 1st. July's gone. All right, now we're on the second half of the year. So now it's time to chop. You got 5 months left, and then that's it. Then you got to play your New Year's Eve plans. We'll be back in a few minutes with a trifecta.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
This is Clay Travis. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindstar.
Browns QB Deshaun Watson will serve a 6-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. League has 3 days to file an appeal. Dolphins running back Raheem Mostert is showing no ill effects after last year's season-ending knee injury. He's turning in the fastest speeds in practice, faster than Tyreek Hill. And the Marlins ride a 3-game skid into their opener of their series against Cincy tonight. Miami coming off a weekend sweep by the Mets. I'm Scott Davidson.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindstar.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindstar blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindstar today and save big. Blindstar.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich, and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage.
From ugh
to woo!
GimmeTheVin.com has made it fast, we've made it easy, and we're the only 5-star BBB rated car dealer out there.
Sell us your car. GimmeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
New on Curiosity Stream, the world's best documentaries have explored planet Earth and gone into the blue of our planet's oceans. Now witness the alien world of insects with never-before-seen cinematography. Journey to Planet Insect, narrated by Star Trek's Kate Mulgrew. Plus, they were fearless warriors who ruled ancient Europe and held off mighty Rome. Who holds their heritage today? It's Celts, the untold story. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20. Visit curiositystream.com.
People sometimes may wonder why they need a big law firm after their injury. Imagine you're on your way to work and then, bam, your whole life changes. You're injured and now you have to fight for justice. Your opponent is not the driver of the car that hit you. It's their insurance company. When you're fighting to get what you deserve, it's go big or go home. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is a court-ordered notice. If you were subject to the data breaches of the United States Office of Personnel Management and you experienced an out-of-pocket loss after the breaches, you could be eligible for a payment from a class action settlement. To see if you're eligible, go to opmdatabreach.com or call 1-855-917-3567. That's opmdatabreach.com or call 1-855-917-3567.
My doctor told me my blood pressure is borderline. I figured I could worry about it or do something about it. So I took control with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula. It works safely and naturally to help maintain healthy blood pressure with a custom blend of garlic, vitamins, and minerals. And it's odor-free. I'm taking charge with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio. From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a couple of issues along 95 in Boca Raton, a northbound crash just south of Congress Avenue, and that is causing some slowdowns. But even before that, you have an accident northbound 95 just south of Palmetto Park Road. The left lane is blocked there, and things are moving very slowly. You have stop-and-go delays coming from Broward County. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored.
Relax.
Well, it's hard sitting across from you, and
I don't think so.
All right.
I just think we're coworkers. Don't look at anything different.
Very intimidating, G-Man, to him.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me.
I know not you. And that voice you hear is Francis.
Hi.
Who always does a lot for my morale every day. She always builds me up. It is time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
In case you haven't heard, the ruling came out this morning, very early by the NFL. Deshaun Watson gets 6-game suspension. So I know the whole world's going to have an opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. And I think most people, humble man's opinion, are going to say it wasn't enough time. But that's what he got was 6 games. You're already seeing a lot of stuff. Social media, I'm getting a lot of text messages of other cases. But each case is different. Each scenario is different. But, the NFL, people are talking about Brady getting suspended 4 games for the deflate gate. And now this is 6. The wide receiver for the Falcons, who bet last year on some parlay cards, got the whole season. So it's different scenarios, but there are going to be a lot of opinions. I'm sure you're going to be inundated with this all over the next 24 to 48 hours. If you're a Browns fan and you're Watson, I think you're very happy. I'd be shocked if you're not. Bill Russell passed away at 88. Icon for the NBA for years. 13 years in the NBA, 11 championships. That's not going to be touched. Nobody's going to come near that record. Great career, started in college, University of San Francisco, 55-game winning streak, back-to-back NCAA tournament wins.
Was Bill Russell in that movie that just came out with Adam Sandler? Did he make a cameo in that?
I'm not sure.
You haven't watched it yet, huh?
No, I haven't seen it.
The basketball movie? Was
Yeah,
it called,
I know.
The
He's talking
Hustle
about.
or something?
Yeah, it is The Hustle. I don't know if he was in it. None of you watch it?
I did
seen it?
watch it, but
Because I know there's a lot of cameos.
yeah, there is.
I want to say he was. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll look it up.
Brady's going to look it up. Bill Russell. I'm going to say no, but I don't know. I just have a hunch. But yeah, icon, no doubt about it. Did so many good things off the court. The Bill Russell award, the MVP award, is now given out for the NBA Finals. And just around a long time, and did a lot for the NBA. And just what he represented and what he did. But 11 out of 13 championships, first black coach in the NBA. And the Mets came down to Miami, and they went to Prime 112 and kicked our ass. They beat us 3 games in a row. Not good. The Mets are hot right now. They've won 6 in a row, but they beat the Marlins all weekend. So not good for the Marlins. They're not really swimming upstream, but maybe we can bounce back, get back in the water, and get a W. Remember, you want to hear the Miami Marlins? You can always hear them on 1230 Gambler. Every time they're playing, it's on 1230 Gambler. And that is another trifecta. Peace.
So this should be a trifecta story. We'll talk a little entertainment news. So there has been speculation that Lorne Michaels may retire when SNL hits that 50th anniversary milestone.
Mm-hmm.
So that is in just a few years. 2024-2025 season would be 50 years of SNL. And so I guess he's been talking about, there's been speculation that he is thinking about bowing out when SNL arrives to that milestone. So I guess he said before that he doesn't want to do it after the age of 80, and he'll be 80 years old.
Yeah, I mean, that's an unbelievable career, what he's done. I mean, imagine doing that since he's 30.
Yeah.
And the success that's had.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kenan Thompson, who I think he is the longest running cast member ever on SNL.
I think like 11 years.
He's been on there forever, maybe even more. But yeah, he is. So he was on a podcast and they were talking about it. And the girl was asking, I've heard this rumor going on. And he was like, oh, really? Basically, he was like, I guess I need to start planning my life, because I know. But yeah, so they were talking and Kenan said if he thinks 50 is a good number to stop doing SNL.
Mm-hmm.
He said if that's the case, especially if Lorne Michaels is going to, he's like, they said when he goes, the show should go. They don't think it should continue on without him.
It'll be a different show. There's no doubt about it. I mean, again, he has his ways of doing things and they've been successful. And again, 50 years. I wonder how many different casts he's had over the 50 years. You can probably look it up, but I'm sure it's a ton.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. And how many actors, actresses have been on? How many careers has he got to the next level?
Oh, yeah.
A ton of them.
Oh,
ton.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get on there, that's like a big stepping stone. But yeah, 50 years, that's amazing. And he's 80, so God bless. You know what? And there are some people who don't want to retire. And I guess he's got plans that he wants to retire, enjoy his money with his family, and do other things. But SNL is just, it's almost like, it's like a restaurant that you always go to, you see it there, and you're always like, it's open, it's there, and it's good. That's the way SNL is. They change it up, but you count on it. And
Kenan Thompson, by the way, 19 years.
Oh, wow.
On SNL.
Wow, I thought 11.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Maybe we get him on Greek's Gridiron. Yeah, but that's a long, long time. 50 years. 19 for him. That is long, man. Woo. And he started out, obviously, as like, a small role.
Yeah, so this coming up season will be his 20th season.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
Well, speaking of celebrities, we have a local celebrity on hold. Let's welcome Greg Rice to the Penthouse. Hey, Greg.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, Greg. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Nutter is known as Herpes Real Radio because he keeps coming back.
Thanks, Greg.
You're the herpes of real radio.
That's a compliment. I can see that on a T-shirt. Maybe a license plate. So Johnny Depp's been in the news for a lot of different things. That he's obviously his trial, but then he was playing a lot of music. You might not be familiar with this, but he's also a painter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try to get him to do a portrait for you.
Oh,
for your
that would be
birthday.
great.
Yeah. In your underwear, smoking a joint in polka.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
He is. I've seen some of his art, and he's talented.
He just did one, I think it was Heroes and Friends. Was released last week. He made about $3.6 million. 780, I believe, items were for sale. I did a portrait of Elizabeth Taylor, Keith Richards.
Yeah, he's got, like you said, the Friends and Heroes. There's Al Pacino, Bob Dylan, Keith Richards, as you mentioned, Elizabeth Taylor. And he released 780 prints in all, which they say sold out almost immediately. And he made more than $3.6 million.
That's a lot.
From selling his artwork.
But some of the prints are good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
I wonder if he has any of Amber Heard.
No, I don't know if he does. Imagine if you requested that. Hey, Johnny, I know you did a lot of portraits. You do any of your ex-wife?
Is squatting on the bed.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, I guess they just released, there's unsealed documents that didn't make it to the court case because the judge was like, no, we can't use any of this stuff. But they, I guess he was trying to use some things against her, a little bombshell defamation case that happened, basically to kind of show her character, what kind of person she was. And I don't know of how much this would do, but the judge said, no, this really makes no sense in doing it. But basically in this, there was papers saying that she was, used to be like a dancer, even implies that she was, an exotic dancer.
Yeah.
And implies that she was an escort as well, too. And so all these documents say this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it didn't come to light because they said this really doesn't go hand in hand with this defamation lawsuit.
And wasn't there also some stuff, I think he wanted to show a lot of pictures of her? That
yes.
he had naked pictures of
and
her?
her sister. I guess there was pictures of her sister as well, too. I don't know. And then there's text messages between him and Marilyn Manson, who I guess are good friends, Johnny Depp. And so they were talking about that and his former fiance, which was Evan Rachel Wood, Marilyn Manson. And so there were texts between the two of them. And he's texting Johnny Depp saying, I have an Amber 2.0. Who said, another one of his girls, Lindsay just pulled an Amber on me. Please delete. And then they're going, and Depp responds, I've been reading a lot of material on that sociopathic behavior. It is effing real, my brother. My ex, he called her a see you next Tuesday, is gosh darn textbook. So they're going back and forth going, man, these girls are nuts. They're sociopathic, like the two of them, and saying that
And
it's
I'm
like
sure
legit.
they're a little nuts too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny how people get together, end up getting married, and then they come back and they say they're nuts. Well, then who's really nuts? You married them.
Yeah, you're even crazier.
Yeah.
And I know people change.
They're both probably not.
But like I said, I always believe there's three sides to every story. But he sold some panties this weekend, so Nutter, we'll try to get that for you for Christmas.
Nice, I'll be waiting.
I think that'll be nice. Or you buy your car, maybe. That fits you. That fits you.
That would be great.
Yeah. Maybe on the hood of your car smoking a joint.
Just sprawled out.
And with a wrestling belt.
Yeah, I'll throw the belt over my shoulder.
There it is. Perfect portrait. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. If you want to get involved with Real Radio today on the table, you can bring up anything you want. You know that. But we were talking about what makes a good friend. And then the other thing, Mega Millions, nobody won. Did you get depressed? Did you get let down? And Franny said the new one Tuesday night's $20 million. Are you not going to play? Now, how many new fans do you think they'll get out of this? Because people just started playing. Some people might continue to play.
Yeah, I mean, I know a girl who just turned 18 and she was super excited about playing. It's my girlfriend's daughter's friend, by the way, who just made the Georgia Bulldogs cheerleading team.
Oh, go Dogs!
Yeah, cute girl. But I think people don't even realize the Powerball is going on right now too, and it's over $100 million right now.
What's $100 million?
I know it's $100 million. We can win $1 billion.
Oh my God!
Yes. So speaking of money, I like this. So people have pretty strong opinions on how this man should pay back his ex-employer. So this guy went to Reddit, and a lot of people do. They like to create posts and ask questions, and
cool.
Yeah. So this guy goes on, and he was like, "Listen, my former employer just sent me a bill for 8 cents that they were supposed to take out of my last check." How do I make it as painful as possible for them to collect the 8 cents? So basically, the former employer accidentally paid him 8 extra cents on his last check.
And he wants it?
He wants the change back. 8 cents.
Sounds like it didn't end on a good note.
So, yeah, right?
Yeah, no.
So this guy was like, I want to have some fun with this because that is ridiculous. He's coming after him for 8 cents.
Pay him a penny a month.
Yeah.
Make him come and get it each time, though.
Right? So he said people in the responses offered different ways he could send the money, ranging from petty to even pettier. And it's quite entertaining. So as G-Man mentioned, one person suggested that he pay a little bit each month. And then they said, I'm a little short on money currently. Can I pay in installments? Is what you said to him.
I'm a little jacked up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got this 8 cents that you want from me.
Yep. Somebody said each month pay a single penny, but in a stamped envelope they provide. Ask them to mail confirmation receipts for each payment as well, too.
Ooh.
Just to make sure you get it. But you got to send me the envelope because I'm not spending that money on that stamp.
Right.
Yep.
That's unbelievably petty.
So 8 cents.
Cents.
Yeah, that guy, what happened?
Oh,
I want to know the story behind why you don't work there anymore.
Probably banged his wife.
Yeah, I mean, why else would you be that hard up over 8 cents?
8 cents. I mean, it's something personal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just, hey, we know where we're doing cutbacks. But yeah, for 8 cents. Ooh. If you guys have anything, let us know. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. That is so petty. I mean, it really is.
So I want to know if we're in the majority here because you can do a little vote. All right. So what do you think this guy should do? And we have multiple choice here, and we'll see if we're in the majority of other people who answer this or the minority. Ask for a prepaid envelope and send a penny every month for the next 8 months. Pay with a credit card because then he gets charged processing fees.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about
right?
that.
That's good.
Not pay anything at all or send a check for 8 cents. It's not worth the time and energy to try and spite his old employer.
I'm going to go with one of the two. Either it's not worth it, or what was the last one before not worth it?
Not pay anything at all.
I think a lot of people would say not pay anything
Yeah,
at all.
screw 8 cents, right?
Yeah, what's it going to take you to court for 8 cents?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would say. Is that the majority?
That's that's very, very, very small claims court.
The tiniest one ever.
Very, very, very.
You need 9 cents to sue.
So it looks like the majority of people said ask for 50% of people would get prepaid envelopes and send a penny every month for that. So there's a lot of petty people there.
Yeah. Break your stones.
And then the next one would be pay with a credit card.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they're trying to stick it to the man. That's what it looks like the majority.
8 cents. And how did he even feel?
Only 12% said they would not pay at all.
I wouldn't pay at all.
Yeah.
No.
You don't care?
No. What's it going to do?
Exactly.
Put a lien on my house?
Yeah.
You could for 8 cents.
Oh.
And then when you sell it, you got to pay him off. Because if it was a lien, you're screwed no matter what it is. I can't even believe the guy did it. 877.
How does he even know? How did he even notice that he overpaid him by 8 cents?
It's
He's a
crazy.
good accountant.
Right?
It sounds like maybe it's a family-owned business, maybe, or maybe a small business, and you realize that 8 cents, you're going to even worry about it. There's definitely some harsh feelings.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm going. There's something with a female involved in this. I just have a feeling. Or we're going to go to a picnic. I'm not going to a company picnic. Give me 8 cents. 877-927-6969. Let us know what a good friend is. This is definitely not a good friend. There's no doubt about it. The Miami Dolphins had their open practice on Saturday. It was throughout the league, but the Dolphins had that. And, man, it was sold out. People were going crazy. Tua threw a bomb to Hill, like 65 yards in the air. People were going crazy with it and just being hyped up about it. But the Dolphin fans are very excited, and they're thinking this is the year where they should definitely make the playoffs and maybe do something else. But Saturday was the game. I mean, the practice, and it was sold out.
2 weeks of preseason.
Ooh, get ready, people. Jaguars Thursday night. Guaranteed winner. Hall of Fame game. You heard it from your boy. What do we got?
We got Joe checking into the Penthouse. Let's welcome Joe. Hey, Joe. What do you know?
Hey, guys. Hey, Francis. How you doing?
Hey, Joe. Super Joe.
Hey, listen, I have a story about this paying in pennies. I used to work for a municipality, and this property owner would always be getting fined and everything, and I think he owed about $5,000 in fines. So what he did was, this guy was a little bots in the head. He went to about 20 banks, all right, and he got everything in rolls of pennies, okay?
Yeah.
He got the whole fine that he had to pay, thousands of dollars, rolled in pennies, and he drugged that in on 2 pallets. You want to talk about a guy that's whacked?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a lot of effort on his end, too, having to carry all those pennies over there.
I would have taken him out of the little sleeve.
And just dropped them. Put them right in the bank in a big bag and said, here, like in a garbage bag. Here's your $5,000.
That just shows you how some people could just get, like, you know, over something like that and would go to those extremes. So when you mentioned pennies, I had to call you in about this. But anyway, Nana, good to hear you back for today. Francis, you sound great. Great. You're doing a great job. Ciao.
Ciao,
Bye.
baby.
Ciao, Joe.
Adios.
Ciao, ciao, Bella.
When did you change your name to
Francis?
Francis, yeah.
That's Greek messes up my name every now and then. And
No,
so it sticks.
not Greek.
So I know, right? So it sticks to some people, and they just continue on the Francis. Yes.
It's just my brain not functioning.
Yeah, we know.
You don't have to say you know. You don't have to say you know. You can be like, no, mistakes are. I am working on getting people's names right. I really am.
No, you called me Jimmy earlier, but you know that, yeah.
Well, people that I meet knew. Like, I'm saying her name a lot to them, you know what I mean, back, and they're looking at me a little crazy. You know, like Savannah. It was a girl I met over the weekend, so I wanted to keep saying her name, so I got it right.
My daughter had a friend named Savannah, and I was like, oh, let's go to Savannah's house. And she's like, Dad, it's Savannah.
I have never heard Savannah.
Excuse me.
And now there's 2 Savannahs. That's a very unique name.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, very unique. I'm good with unique names.
No, you're not. You could not get my girlfriend's name right at all, who you hung out with multiple times at Monroe's Palm Beach. And you did not know her name, and she would call in and give us updates. And he was just like, so what's up?
Hey, what was her name, Greek?
Yeah.
Starts with an M.
He always kept on calling her Amore, and I'm like, that's not even close.
No, a very nice girl, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice girl, great body.
Oh, good to know. I'm glad you didn't leave that part out.
Great ass.
Oh, all right.
We had dinner a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. They had dinner a couple times and still did not know her name.
Did you go Dutch, or you
God.
picked up the tab?
When have I made anybody
know.
ever pay? We had this discussion the other night with this girl we were out with me and my buddy. We're not going to make you pay. I mean, I don't think it's old school. It's just the way I am. I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'm, a fool. Who knows? But I'm not going to make a girl pay. Not my presence. Friend, whatever.
Especially Amore.
Not Amore. I'm not going to make it more. Her name was, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
You got it right for a little bit, and I was very proud of you. But yeah, I guess you lost it again.
Well, I haven't seen her in a couple weeks.
Oh, got
it.
Makes sense.
Yep.
It's with an M. Oh, God, what the hell is this?
That's all right. Don't worry about
Amira.
it. Nope.
That's not it?
Nope.
What's the name?
He said it starts with an M, and he said Amira.
Myra.
Myra.
No.
What is it?
It's Minerva.
Minerva.
Oh, I would have never guessed. That sounds like a COVID shot. Sorry, Minerva.
It is a very odd name.
We have very petty audience members, and I love it. 47142, start off with Real Radio. They said that one person said that they should super glue 8 pennies together and mail it out.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
And then somebody else said, send them a quarter and tell them that you want change back.
That's awesome. You owe me now.
Yeah.
That's good.
How
Good
you going to
stuff.
pay?
Yep.
We love this audience. You guys are always the best, whether you get involved by calling in, sending us a text, callbacks, send an email. Is your email open yet or not even doing that?
Oh,
Yeah, all right, don't worry about it.
I'm not. I'm really not. I got it on my phone.
Yeah.
He was actually just driving by this morning. I saw him at a gas station. I said, you want to come in? You're like,
Hey, come on in. We need someone today. Well, all right.
Jimmy's on vacation. You want to come in? You're like, yeah, all right, I'll come in. It is the Penthouse, and we have some Florida stories, and those are always full of hype and bipe. What do we got?
Yep, a little hype and bipe coming at you. We have a nude Florida man who threw something, and it's not,
Oh, don't tell me that.
Well, it's not like a puppy. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, I would never report that because that breaks my heart. But yeah, we have him. We also have another guy doing something very filthy at a Wally World in front of a woman, and a bunch more weirdness coming up in your What the Florida on Real Radio 92.1.
A social media experience that isn't totally toxic.
Kind of a weird thing to brag about, but there it is.
Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
Most World War II events have made their way into our history books, but for nearly half a century, the tragedy of the HMT Rona was kept secret. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. Doing payroll is no longer a headache for our customer, Jeff.
I've used various payroll providers in the past, and none can hold a candle to Patriot Software. Their software is ridiculously easy to use. The support staff is knowledgeable and courteous. I am very excited that Patriot Software files my tax forms for me, not just providing the forms like other payroll companies do. As a business owner, managing payroll has been a long-time headache that I no longer struggle with, thanks to Patriot Software. I definitely rate your company 5 out of 5 stars.
Go to patriotsoftware.com to get your payroll pricing for up to 100 employees. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll processing free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
patriotsoftware.com. Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through Easy Cater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Palm Beach County 95 northbound, just beyond Yamato Road. We have a right lane blocked with a crash here, and another accident 95 northbound at Palmetto Park Road. It's blocking the right lane. That's Check on Traffic. I'm Craig Tanner.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in a penthouse with some watermelon sugar. Jimmy's out today on vacation. Nutter's stepping in, doing a very good job. Just getting acclimated with everything. Things are a little different than when he was here last. Yeah, a little bit. Doors are different. Yeah. I'm surprised my key still works. Ready here. Hey. You're doing a good job. It's good for you to be back. And thanks for helping us out.
Always. You know I'm always happy to help.
Yeah, I'm lucky I met you at a gas station. We were screwed today. I found a great ice cream I like, so we'll talk about that later.
Okay. I can't wait.
That's some Florida stories.
Florida. Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
So, yeah, Sebastian Police Department responded to a home in reference to a disturbance. The victim was at a neighbor's house, and the neighbor is the defendant, later identified as Scott Anthony Corwell. And I guess they got in some kind of verbal altercation that then escalated. So during this altercation, he started throwing all kinds of stuff, and he was throwing them at the victim. So, well, one of the items is terrible, was a glass urn which contained the family member's ashes. And they said that obviously this was so hurtful. She was so upset. But not just that, it also hit the victim in the face.
Oh, wow.
Forehead and eyes. And then they observed a large swelling around the victim's face as well, too. They said that it was bleeding a little bit. But yeah, the items and urn thrown at the victim by Cornwell had fractured their nasal cavity as well, too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, those are big. You get one of those in the face?
Yeah.
You got knocked out.
Yep. So police were trying to make several attempts to speak to Cornwell by knocking on the doors, windows, calling his cell phone, but no response. They said about an hour later, he exited the home and he was completely nude. Like, he was like,
Wow.
I'm all right, coming out, but I'm coming out naked.
I'm packing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And they did. They took him into custody. I guess he just didn't want to go to jail with his clothes on. I don't know. He stated that he and the victim got into a verbal altercation, obviously, that escalated. So the victim hit him twice. And but they said it would not elaborate as what took place after that. So he did. He ended up getting arrested. He said it was all over moving a mattress.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
Isn't it always?
Don't move the mattress.
He definitely earned those charges.
Nutter's back. Earned those charges.
Oh, boy. And then
Oh, my God.
we have a South Florida woman she is a little scam artist, this one. She started a company called Hello Cuba Travel. Maria Van Kenningham.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah, what? Hello Cuba Travel?
Yeah.
And she ended up taking a lot of money. This was a fraudulent travel agency. And they said that she sold about $119,000 worth of fake airline tickets to customers.
I think Nutter was answering the phones for me.
Yeah, it was.
Let me hear you.
Yeah, how much of a piece do you get for that?
Hello, Cuban flowers.
Hello, Cuba Travel.
See?
Welcome to Cuba.
Yeah.
Fidel speaking.
So I guess because G-Man earlier was like, well, how did she scam him without people? So I guess it was like 3 groups that she got, but a lot of money. She collected about $40,600 in cash from one group, $41K in cash from a second group, and $37,300 in cash from a third group. Well, these family members ended up going to the airport, thinking that they went to the Miami airport, thinking that they're going to fly to Cuba.
That sucks.
And they were told that their tickets were fake.
Wow.
Yeah. So they met with police. They were able actually to identify her in a photo lineup. And the Miami Police Department ended up meeting her. And they did. They ended up arresting her. And she's now being held on a $69,000 bond. Now we have.
Don't buy airline tickets.
Yeah. Don't.
Like that.
So, yeah, we got another guy. Not completely nude, just halfway nude, his pants down. So this guy's like hanging out at Walmart. This woman's telling the story. She walks in. Well, first she notices him because she was like, it was a little odd, but she's like, well, maybe it's like guy taking a cigarette break from another place. So then she goes in and she's in there. She's doing her shopping with her kid, minding her own business. Well, then in the corner of her eye, she looks and she was like, oh, there's that guy. And he's like really close to me. Same guy. But she was like, all right, I'm not going to really like say anything or look because I don't want to make him uncomfortable is what she says.
Yeah.
Well, then she starts noticing a little movement coming from him.
Uh-oh.
And when she looks, dude has his pants down and his penis in his hand and he is masturbating next to her.
That's wacky.
That is.
Where's this at? Wally World?
Yes. So, yeah. So then she busts out her phone and she yells at him like, what the hell are you doing? Prompting him to run out of the store. So they do. She calls the cops, lets them know what's going on. She's got some videos. She tries to identify, like, tell the guy what he looks like. And I guess her husband was kind of close by, and the guy didn't really leave the area. So then in the rest of her story, she said that she met up with her husband, followed the man in their cars as she's continuing to call the police, keep them updated about their whereabouts and where he is. And they shared this on the local news, and they say you see her pull up alongside the man. She rolls down the window, and she's like, hey, pervert. And then her husband attempts to chase him on foot, but he ran into the woods and disappeared. Poof, gone.
And they can't find him.
Can't find him. Yep. And they say, hey, we think that this is the same guy. I guess just June 30th, they said that they had a similar incident. And they believe it's the same dude. They said a shopper noticed a man walking slowly behind her down the aisles of the store to turn around and to see that he had his penis through his zipper and was exposing himself to her. So they're like, dude, we got to catch this guy. But yeah, they did tell police. I will see if I can post a video of him. Obviously, none of the lewd stuff because I know that she filmed the whole incident. And that is your What the Florida.
Thank you, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05, 1:05, and we got to thank you guys out there because you give us all the ammunition, and we don't have to look far. The Mega Millions was this weekend. There was one gentleman or one person, I'm going to say, I don't know if it's a gentleman or a lady, who won the lottery. But in Illinois, you don't have to make your name be public. So we may never know who it is. You got any relatives in Illinois, Nutter?
Not that I know of, and I don't think they would let me know if they won. Right. So, yeah.
I don't either, do you?
No.
No.
I don't have anybody.
No, we have to in our beautiful state of Florida. They do make it public knowledge who won the lottery. Now, if you had your choice, if Florida didn't, would you keep it private?
Yes.
How about you, Nutter?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need a bunch of people coming up, from the woodwork asking for stuff with their hands out.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
I would keep it private.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you're going to find out.
Would you tell Matt?
I might.
For you people listening that don't know, that's
my
Randy's
husband. May have to tell him. No, it would be because the same thing. I mean, if anything, it is eventually going to come out, but I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before anything
It doesn't have to
comes
come out,
like that.
though. If you don't really change your lifestyle super big.
Yeah, if I'm winning that kind of money, my lifestyle's changing.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, say you won $10 million.
Yes.
You clear 5, you buy a beautiful home.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean,
That's still change your lifestyle.
Yeah, but people might not know you won.
Yeah.
You might be, hey, you know what? Podcast kicking ass. Got a couple sponsors.
Killing it at iHeart.
We got a caller. You want to take him real quick?
Whatever you want, Nutter. I will follow you to the end of the earth.
All right, well, let's welcome Michael then. Hey, Michael.
Hey, guys. How are you?
We're great, Michael. How are you on a Monday?
Well,
Hello? Michael, did we lose you?
Listen, did you see the thing about?
Michael, we keep losing you, buddy.
Yeah, call back.
Yeah.
You're going in and out.
Yeah, you're going in and out.
Call back, Michael. He's gone.
All right.
Tell him to call back.
877-927-6969. Let us know what's on your mind. You can get involved with the show at anything. We got a couple things on the table today. What makes a good friend to you? Also, if you won the lottery, would you want your name to be out there? Or you're like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I don't want my name to be out there. In the Penthouse, we all said no. We don't want anybody to know. If you really don't change your lifestyle much, you could probably keep it pretty much undercover. Nutter, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd be fine. Now, would you tell your kids?
Yeah,
You
definitely. I would just make sure that they knew not to tell their friends.
So I don't know if I would tell the kids, if I had kids.
I would definitely spoil them a little more than they already are, though.
Yeah, but you can pull off a little stuff. I mean, but I think it's because then the
I
kids.
think that would almost be impossible to keep that from your children.
They would definitely know because when we go out to eat and I paid the bill, they would figure it out really fast.
Let the wife pay. See, if it was kids though, because then the kids think they don't have to work.
Right.
They're on easy street. Dad's Rod Stewart. Some guys have all the luck. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would tell them. I would keep it quiet. I'd be like, hey, little G-man, get out there and, shake some trees.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. That's the number to call. I think we got Michael back and a couple other people. Nutter's going to get him, and then we'll bring him back on. No, I definitely wouldn't tell my kids. I would try to keep it from them. But it depends how much money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing. If you don't go super crazy, like you can't go be buying jets all of a sudden and flying to the south of France to have a grape. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Okay.
If you keep it low key. Who do we got, Mike? What do you got? We got people on hold?
Yeah, but I haven't gotten to them. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll get some calls.
I don't want to take a break.
It's time.
Okay.
It's time.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Rover's Morning Glory.
A man in Florida was arrested after another man said he got drunk, passed out at this guy's house, woke up at 1:30 in the morning, and the man was trying to service him. What would you do if you woke up and this old-ass man was trying to service you?
If you're drunk enough, you open your eyes, you go, oh, it's happening down there, and then you just pretend to fall back asleep.
If you were drunk enough, you'd just roll with it instead of fighting the guy off?
Yeah, roll.
It's free? It's a free...
Free time. People pay for that.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
New month means new specials at Begin Anew Med Spa. And for the month of August, they're offering Botox for $159 for 20 units. Hey, this is Franny. And for someone who is not new to Botox, this is a steal. In fact, my last Botox treatment was from Begin Anew with Dr. Gavin. She is great. And it was the happiest I've ever been with my results. And guys, if you were thinking that Botox is just for the ladies, well, you got it wrong. It is an anti-aging treatment for anyone who's looking to lessen the appearance of wrinkles, and Begin Anew's wonderful staff wants to make sure you get the greatest and most natural looking changes possible. But they have so much more to offer. They have an array of services to rev up your sexual performance. They have testosterone replacement therapy to get you feeling good, laser hair removal, tattoo removal, body contouring, just to name a few. So book that appointment today and say that Franny from the Gator sent you in, and you'll get a free consultation for their optimal wellness program and free blood work with qualified insurance. Check them out today at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
Dog days of summer got your business needing help? Check out Indeed, an all-in-one hiring solution that makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Enjoy the authentic, mouth-watering flavors of India right here in Florida. Zira Indian Cuisine makes every dish cooked to order, from curries to tandoori dishes, noodles, and more. If you like it very hot or mild, they'll always cook it to your preferred level of spiciness. Save room for one of their delicious desserts. Zira Indian Cuisine is conveniently located in Crystal Cove Commons, US Highway 1, Suite 38 in North Palm Beach. That's Zira Indian Cuisine at 1201 US Highway 1, Suite 38.
Is this the year for that diamond upgrade? Time to go from a 1 carat to a 2 carat or a 2 carat up to a 4 or 5 carat? It's true, going bigger is in, but that doesn't mean you have to overpay or compromise on quality. Diamonds Direct has, right now, our best selection ever of large, rare diamonds. These are exquisite, hand-picked precious diamonds from 2 carats to 20 carats in all shapes, all independently graded by the GIA and all chosen for maximum brilliance. Best part? Diamonds Direct's premium large diamonds are sourced from the best diamond cutters around the globe, purchased exclusively for our showroom, free from any broker or middleman upcharges. This means you can go bigger with confidence in knowing you're getting the highest quality at the best possible price nationwide. You see, at Diamonds Direct, we're more than just another jewelry store. We are a true diamond powerhouse with unrivaled selection, uncompromising standards, and unbeatable value. Let us prove it today with your diamond upgrade. Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages.
Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through EasyCater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Palm Beach County 95 northbound, just beyond Yamato Road. We have a right lane blocked with a crash here. And another accident 95 northbound at Palmetto Park Road. It's blocking the right lane. That's Check on Traffic. I'm Craig Tanner.
This report is sponsored by the Truth with Lisa Booth podcast.
Country music star John Rich just released a new single called Progress, where he calls out woke ideology. Don't miss John Rich, and don't miss The Truth with Lisa Booth every Monday, every Thursday, and all throughout the week on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Alec Baldwin. I'd like to invite you to listen to my new limited series podcast about a true American hero who lived to tell the story of his imprisonment by the Japanese during
Hey, Greek, how are you?
Good, Mike. How are you?
Hey, did you see the Nicholas, the Aaron Rodgers thing where I think he looks like Nicolas Cage? What do you think about that?
Oh, no, yeah, I posted that on our blog, and I think that is exactly what he was going for.
Yes, he was. And a lot of people already have copycatted him. A couple of people from ESPN, girls.
What's the name of the character? Cameron Bay or from
Con Air. Yeah, but
from
I don't
Con
know the
Air.
name of it. Yeah, but he looks exactly like him. Yeah, with the jeans and the tank top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the hair long and the whole thing. He's a character.
Mm-hmm.
Evidently, he likes to. I know he went into a lot on his Halloween costume and stuff like that. Evidently, he likes dressing up and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was John Wick last year.
I don't know. I think next year is probably going to be the Greek.
I don't know about
Think
that.
he can pull that off?
I
don't think he's got it in him.
I don't think he's ready to cut off those locks either. I think he's embracing his long hair.
Yeah, he likes the long hair.
Franny, I got 4 tickets for that football game if you want to go.
Which one are we going to?
The stadium, you said you'd never been.
Oh, the Marlins?
That's a baseball game.
Yeah. Oh, baseball game. I don't know. I got tickets for it.
Perfect.
So, I got 4 tickets. You want to go or not?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll talk about it later. I got 4, so I figured you, me, Greek, and you can bring one of your girlfriends.
Sounds good. I was thinking Matt, but
yeah, I was going to say Matt too. But.
All right. I'll talk to you later about it once we get together, okay?
All right, Michael. Sounds like
Your
a plan.
husband said he didn't want to go. He said he needs a little time off.
Oh, okay. He needs a break from me. I get it. I do.
I don't believe that. There's never enough time for Francis. Who else we got, Mr. Nutter?
Well, we have Wiener checking in to the Penthouse. Hey, Wiener.
Oh, hi, Penthouse. Happy Monday, everybody.
You too, Wiener.
I've got 2 Powerballs in my pants, Nutter, if you want to come over tonight you could win the lottery and we could roast wieners and you could give me some of that Nutter butter that I really love. I miss you.
Text me later.
Thank you, Wiener.
Thanks,
Always
Wiener.
appreciate it.
Wow.
Any effort is good here on the Penthouse. We appreciate that.
No, absolutely.
Now, was that an oldie but goodie calling back in? Mr. Wiener, you remember him?
Yeah, I definitely remember. Who could forget Wiener? I mean, he's definitely unforgettable.
877-927-6969. Callbacks. We love them. If you guys want to drop some of them for us, Nutter will get them. You could text us at Real Radio 47142. Real Radio 47142. Call us 877-927-6969. That is the number to call us. And you can also email Nutter probably by Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll start reading them by Wednesday.
Yeah. He'll have his emails going by Wednesday.
Or maybe Thursday around 2:00.
All right, Thursday by 2. He's not in on Friday, which we appreciate it. After us is some news nuggets and
junkies.
Junkie.
Yeah, there's no
news junkie.
Yes, there you go.
And then after this, the Greek Zone. We're going to be talking a little bit about Deshaun Watson today, his situation, looking over some preseason lines, and we're pumping up the Jaguars Thursday night Hall of Fame game, guaranteed winner. That's how strong I feel about this.
Oh, wow.
Thursday night.
Oh, we got to wait till Thursday.
Well, the game's not
to
till
find out your winner.
Yeah, Friday.
No, your pick, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking it now. I'm telling you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, they're playing the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
And I'm picking the Jaguars.
Got it.
I want to get it out there all week.
All right.
So if I lose, I get hammered.
So speaking of football, it looks like I love him, and I think you do too. Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Right? He is set to take the stage yet again, but this time he's going to be hosting the CMAs. They just announced the Country Music Awards, if you don't know what that is. Yep, the CMAs 2022. So him and Luke Bryan are going to, and I think that'd be, because Luke Bryan's got a great personality too. And from what I've seen, Peyton Manning on like SNL and even on his podcast, this thing that he does, he seems to have a really good sense of humor. So I think this could be a really entertaining event to watch.
I got a question. Who is the country singer he does all the commercials with for your insurance company?
That's Brad Paisley.
Brad Paisley, yeah.
They got a good chemistry.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They hit it off for you.
Was that a cowbell?
That was a spittoon.
Oh.
Sounded like a cowbell.
We need more cowbell.
We need more cowbell. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes with a trifecta and a lot more. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
Real Radio wants to add a little thrill to your summer with a chance to score your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens' all-new Summer Celebration. Play all day and stay all night with Busch Gardens' Summer Celebration, featuring the debut of its fireworks spectacular, live entertainment, their world-famous Cirque Electric show, extended park hours, and tons more. Best of all, free beer is back at Busch Gardens.
Yeah!
Now through August 7th. Listen to the Penthouse all this week at 11:45 for your chance to win your 4-pack of tickets to Busch Gardens Tampa, with a bonus chance to win at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a hot and humid one out there for us on this Monday. Temperatures once again back in the low 90s out there, but that's average for this time of year. August is the hottest month of the year for us. It's going to feel into the triple digits when you factor in that humidity. We're partly cloudy to mostly sunny with a few scattered showers and isolated storms later on.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's Strawberry Frosty. With the Strawberry Frosty, time to enjoy yourself is built in. They're so rich and creamy, they're built for you to slow down, relax, and just take it all in. So when it's time for Frosty time, and Strawberry Frosty time is for a limited time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
You ever feel like when you're at work, everything you say sounds like this because you're completely unstimulated and you don't care?
But then, when you're talking to your friends about things you're truly interested in and passionate about, you sound like you're alive and loving every moment of it. Then maybe you should try podcasting with Spreaker from iHeart. It's the easiest way to podcast and get paid for it. Just head over to Spreaker.com, Spreaker, and start your voyage from ugh to woo!
Florida Talk Real Estate is your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, you're stuck with a home and you don't know what to do, look no further than FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Listen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until 11, right here on Real Radio 92.1.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn. and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
For a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Ends 9/21/22. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New business 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment taxes and other charges extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Experience the relaxing pleasure of Kava at Island Route Kava Bars. Their drinks relax your mind, body, and soul. 8 convenient locations from the Palm Beaches to Melbourne with happy hour specials daily from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit islandroute.com for more.
Something you probably do know. Progressive can not only offer you a great price when you bundle home and auto, they offer you round-the-clock protection. Something you probably don't know, the average oak tree branch can hold 70 pounds. Something you probably do know, your neighbor is building their kid a treehouse. Something you probably don't know, a falling treehouse would take out your whole fence. Bundle your home and auto with Progressive and get more than a great price. Get round-the-clock protection. Something you know for the things you don't know. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers and subject to policy terms. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward and master 5th grade math.
I can't do this. It's impossible.
Not you, Dad, your daughter. Staples will help her move forward.
Right.
Right now, Staples one-subject notebooks are just 35 cents each. Plus, select backpacks are 50% off. Everything on your list at amazing prices. Staples, we're not going back. We're going forward to school. In-store only backpack offer ends 8/6. Notebook offer ends 8/27. Limit 30.
Okay, open wide. Good to see you've been flossing. What's on your chest? Oh, that's just my lentil soup. It was supposed to be here an hour ago. I'll say it's unprofessional. We should have ordered through Easy Cater. Food shows up on time as ordered. Yeah, it really burns me up too. Oh, the soup. Oh, hold my crackers. I'll go get the lead apron.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
5X480. Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
There's an earlier crash, 95 northbound at Palmetto Park Road. Emergency vehicles are on site. Watch your speed there. You're not going to find much of a slowdown. It is off to the side, but always be cautious and slow down when you find emergency responders on the shoulder or elsewhere. That's your traffic. I'm Greg Tanner.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
In the start of the 1948 election, President Truman was down in the polls. After attending the national plowing match in Iowa, he eventually won the state and another term in office. Be sure to listen to this week's edition of Our American Stories on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
And I'm going to try singing for the national anthem just for you. I dedicate it to you, Greek, my love. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Good job by Wheat Germ. Not bad. That's Nutmeg, in case you haven't heard, Nutter. I know you've been busy a lot of times in the afternoon.
That's G-Man's new girl.
Oh,
wow.
I know you've been smoking the ganj by the pool.
I wish.
House because Jimmy's on vacation. He'll be back on Friday. And Nutter doing a good job today. Thank you, Nutter.
Thank you, G, and it's good to be here.
And, of course, Francis is here.
Hey, what's going on?
It's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's trifecta.
This guy did it all. Probably the most winning player in all sports. Bill Russell passed yesterday, 88. Such an ambassador for the NBA. Did so many good things for the next generations after him. First black coach in the NBA. Won 11 titles in 13 years. 55-game winning streak at the University of San Francisco and back-to-back NCAA championships. All this guy did was win, win, win. So Bill Russell definitely will be missed. R.I.P. to Bill Russell and his family and friends. Just like I said, so much for the game. Did so much for it. And just a classic. And the MVP trophy now for the NBA Finals is named after Bill Russell. Mets came down here, went to New York, went to Prime 112. And kicked the Marlins' ass for 3 games. That's what they did. They swept them. Mets are hot right now. They've won 6 in a row, getting some of their pitchers back. So the Mets are in a very good position. And if you haven't heard, this morning the NFL made their ruling on Deshaun Watson. He got suspended 6 games. There are going to be a lot of people who are not going to be happy about this. Everybody's got an opinion. And a lot of people feel that so far that it wasn't enough 6 games. Let's not forget that Brady got suspended 4 games for Deflategate when that went on a few years ago. And that is your trifecta, last one of the day. Nutter, do we have somebody on hold?
We sure do. Let's welcome Paul Lind to the Penthouse. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Nutter, let's play Spaceman. Our mission will be to explore your anus. Oh.
It's got to feel great getting all this love.
Right. Yeah, it really does. I kind of question myself why I came back.
You did it for the love.
You know you missed it.
I did miss it.
So I have a question. When you go shopping, do you tend, and I know we were going to get into a little something, but I want to ask, do you tend to wash your clothes before you put it on? Whether you get something online delivered to your house or whether you actually go to the store itself and you purchase something?
It depends. If I can only find it in an XL,
yeah,
I'll wear it because once I wash it, it shrinks and then I can't wear it anymore. Then I got to hand it down to my son.
Oh, so you're a one and done kind of person?
It depends. It depends.
Got it. But like underwear, like packaged underwear, stuff like that, do you wash it?
Oh, you have to.
Do you wash it before? How about you, G-Man?
I don't think I wash underwear because it's like if I buy it like Tommy John or something like that, it's on a hanger. No, but clothes I will. Like if I buy a shirt, I'll bring it to the dry cleaners.
That's interesting, but not underwear, which is so intimate because it's like on your that's on your goods.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'd be people really trying it on, and I guess I should. I don't buy anything online.
Yeah,
obviously because I would order it and never get it. I don't even want to bother you sometimes because there's stuff online I want to ask, and I drive to work, and I'm like, should I ask her? Should I ask her? I don't want to bother her. It's a fair shake.
Can you order this for me?
Yeah, I thought she'd be like, oh my God, Greek. Jeans, yes.
I'm guilty of not. I'm guilty of buying something and just putting it on. Like I am. Dresses,
it
whatever
make
it
you
is.
Guilty. You just don't
do
it.
No, I'm just saying I'm guilty of it is what I'm not guilty. I'm just I'm just saying that, G-Man. But there's a content creator and she went on to her TikTok and she wanted to give out this PSA and she revealed that when she worked at a clothing store, she said that there was some pretty gross practices that she was like said, like, oh, this is kind of gross. So it was like something her coworkers did that left her quite unsettled. And she isn't sure if it's a common practice or just where she worked at. And I'm curious if you worked in the retail industry. I did for a little bit of time, but I don't remember anything like that kind of grossed me out working there. And we had to wear the clothing that we worked, but we had to purchase it. Oh, so this is a little different.
Oh, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, I think all the stores you had to. I worked at Wet Seal back in the day. Oh. Yeah, and you got a nice employee discount,
which is cool.
Yeah, so you have to buy the clothes. But she said we weren't allowed to wear clothes from other brands or other stores. So the manager especially liked it if you wore stuff from the new collection. She said, however, most of the employees didn't shop at the store or want to buy the clothing. So the solution was to grab items off the rack, wear them during their shift, then retag them and put them right back up for sale. So she said that these people would wear them all day long. She said, you're sweating. She was like, I always thought it was really gross.
Ew.
And then they would just put the tag back on and they would put it back on the rack.
Yeah.
So you're having other people. I don't know if this is underwear as well, too. I doubt it. But she said the store I worked for just steamed the clothes before putting them back on the rack, which was nice, but they didn't do any cleaning of it. So you could basically be buying something, and if you're not washing it, that somebody has just soiled with their sweat.
Well, a lot of women for years would buy like expensive dresses, go to a cocktail party or something, and return to Monday.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, it didn't fit. Now you can get Runway. Go to that website. You can rent anything. They got good dresses if you want to get anything nutter.
I'll take a look at
the runway.
Runway. Okay.
Yeah, but I would guess that they would clean because that's a kind of a higher end. They have a lot of nice dresses.
No, I'm saying they do, but I'm saying
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they don't. I would assume they do.
Yeah, I think they do. I know a couple girls who use it, but I'm saying that years ago there was always. I remember knowing a girl at Barney's used to work there, and she was like, "Oh, Mondays and Tuesdays suck." She was so the girls come back in with dresses.
Oh, because they wore them out all weekend.
Yeah, she goes, and the tags are still in there. They don't take off the tags, and they return them.
Now, what about a place like Victoria's Secret? You buy the things, you take them home, you try them on, and then you return them. I wonder if they clean those.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so I don't know if you're aware because I don't think they do it with boxers, but like bathing suits and panties, they have that plastic. There's like a plastic sticker.
Oh, like a liner kind
of. A little crotch area. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how you know that it's most of the time you should know that it's new. And when you go home or you wash it, whatever, you take the sticker off. Yes.
I might be more.
I don't know how many vaginas touch that sticker when you do. I have no idea. Probably a lot.
I would be more comfortable buying a bathing suit online than buying in a store if I was a female. Because I would think online, nobody got it. Nobody tried it.
But a lot of people do return stuff online.
Oh, so
they do.
You're screwed again, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know. Yeah.
Let's just cook up some marshmallows tonight and sit around the house.
One time I bought a comforter set at one of the big stores and got it home and I made my bed. I'm like, this just doesn't look new. And it looked like it had been washed a few times. I'm like, no, this definitely is used. Like someone bought the same one and just kind of exchanged it. So I took that thing back.
Did you? You didn't wash it? You were just,
No.
So
I didn't even use it. I was just like looking at it. I'm like, this doesn't look right.
And that's one of those things too. So with like bed sheets, you bring up a good one. Yeah. My husband, anytime we buy new bed sheets, washes them first.
Yeah.
My mom, I asked her and she doesn't because she likes how crisp they look when they come out of the packaging.
All the creases.
She likes how when puts them on the bed.
But if it's sheets or something like that, they're like vacuum packed and plastic. So you think they're brand new.
Well, you think, but Nutter just gave us an example.
Yeah.
He bought some online and it did not look brand new.
But comforter is different than sheets. Sheets, I think you could tell. A comforter, maybe somebody throws it in, brings it back. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you start thinking about everything. You should wash everything. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, you know.
Well, they say a lot of this clothing sits in warehouses and it's got mice running all over it and stuff. So.
Oh, that's attractive. Thank you.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. A lot of couples when they go out, there are certain things that was a good article that other people don't like, especially if you're single and you're with your friends and you're with the couples. And a couple of things they said is they don't like certain couples have too much public affection, in public.
We heard from a caller earlier, don't bring your kids out, He
was strong about that.
Yeah, he was.
I'm not bringing my kids anywhere. Another thing is don't argue in front of your friends because friends feel like they got to pick sides. And even arguing, even if you make fun of one of another.
It's not even picking sides. You just shouldn't argue in front of your friends in general. Leave that behind closed doors.
Yeah, if you're gonna.
Yes.
And don't also, they said one of the biggest things is bring up scenarios. Like, can you believe Nutter did this? He went to a wrestling event and bought a $500 belt.
You're never going to forget that, are you? You sound just like her.
I always sound like your wife. Yeah. I'm out busting my ass, and he goes to a wrestling event, gets high with Vaughn, and brings home a wrestling belt.
Hey, that was after the show.
$500. They said that's not another thing to do to couples too. I mean, to friends. And then another thing is they said, if you're with a friend who has nobody, don't tell them how great your relationship is. Just leave it up.
Oh, yeah.
Because then the person doesn't have anybody, and then they feel bad.
Oh, my God, we're so happy. You wouldn't believe the cute little things he does.
Yeah.
And she's just sitting there all by myself.
Yeah, exactly right. These are 4 or 5 things not to do as a couple. I have seen couples a lot of times tell me scenarios. And it is weird because you do feel a little bit in the middle. They're like, well, what do you think, Jade? I'm like, Don't really want to get involved.
Yeah, no comment.
Yeah, no comment. Would you do that? I don't know if I would do that. 877-927-6969. We also had on the table today, what makes a good friend, in your opinion? Franny read an article earlier, and the average person, which I think is high, says they have 10 friends, right?
Yep.
10 good friends. That's a lot. If you got 10 good friends, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And both ways, too. I want you to look at them the same way they look at you. Like, Nutter's a good friend. And then Nutter says, hey, you know what? Greek's a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't just go one way. Let us know about that, what you think. And the lottery, and when you didn't win it this weekend, which nobody won in Florida, one lady won in Johnson Beach, $1 million, were you depressed? Did you go like, Nutter, did you play any?
No, I didn't.
Well, you usually do.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. I just didn't get around to it this time.
What about the wife? Did she bang any out?
I feel like this is a trick question. No, she doesn't.
Okay. It's not a trick question. We have somebody who's upset at you, G-Man. 47142 started off with Real Radio. They said, you guaranteeing a Jags win before the season start. Thanks, man. That's one way to curse the season. They say Jags fans have feelings too.
Okay. The person did not listen to me.
Yes.
I said the Jaguars will win Thursday night.
Yes.
Not the season.
No, before that, you said guaranteing a Jags win before the season starts.
I'm telling you, Jags going to win Thursday night.
Yeah.
I feel it in my bones. I'm telling you. They're playing the Raiders Hall of Fame game. I got an inside information from somebody, and I'm telling you they're going to win. And I haven't bet in 2 years.
All right. Well,
so
he's not apologizing for it. So there you go. He feels that good. Somebody said that they bought luggage one time and they bought a set. I don't know if they bought it in the store or online, but they said that when they opened it up, there was opened up the carry-on. There was a cosmetic case in there that belonged to somebody and a bottle of pills.
What kind of pills?
Yeah, right? So I'm assuming that was not brand new. And then this person may have a good point. They say, hey, for any of the clothing stores that has that plastic panty liners for trying on bathing suits, probably would make more money selling the used panty liners than the clothing instead.
That's true, yeah.
There is an audience out there for that kind of stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Uh-huh.
You definitely would make some money with that. You got to think sometimes when you're starting out businesses or different things, you say, what do people need?
Yeah.
One of my flat screens blew out. It's amazing that this will be the first time in years I have to go get one tonight. And
because you've always had, you don't have a garage now because you lived a condo.
Yeah.
But when you had a garage at the last couple of homes you lived in, you always had backup TVs in your garage.
I did. I always had like 8 or 9 TVs just laying around. They're all gone. So I felt bad. Like I went, oh man, I got to go buy one.
My TV out back by the pool just took a crap. So I'm going to replace it eventually, but I don't sit outside anymore. So I really don't miss it. So right now we just have the arm swivel thing hanging off the wall with no TV connected to it.
A lot of times that's the
maybe you guys can go together and get a BOGO. Maybe you'll get a deal if you go.
As long as I get the free one.
Oh, you don't want to split it?
Maybe.
Sometimes outside they get blown out because of the weather.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And bugs and stuff get inside.
Yeah,
well, this one's covered.
I was going to say, do you have a cover on it too? Like besides it being covered?
That's what I need to do. But yeah, the dust and everything else and bugs and wasps and stuff like that building their nests inside.
I had it for a long time. And it was always perfect. It didn't work, but
it was always perfect. It didn't work.
I mean, it was always perfect.
Well, what brand?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. But I'm gonna go get one tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the old Costco.
Maybe
they have great deals.
Best Buy too.
Thank you for, again, helping me. I got a Costco card.
What were you thinking? I know you do, and you never go.
No, I go all the time now. I get gas all the time.
Oh, for the gas. Got it.
I go there.
I go to BJ's. I just went there yesterday. I love BJ's.
We've heard.
Was your wife working?
Yeah, she's out of town, actually.
Oh, I figured that. So it worked out well.
Yeah, it did.
I am going to go to Costco tonight. Thank you, Francis.
No problem, G-Man.
I appreciate it. I go there usually. I'm like the first person there in line. 7 o'clock.
Oh, you're that guy. Yeah, they're probably all like, it's him again.
They don't have to do anything.
Oh, you go right through. Okay, yeah, they do have the self-serve.
Well, no, I think he's talking about the gas
station.
just
the gas.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't go in the store.
Oh.
No, I never go in the store. I only go to Costco once a year to buy poinsettias.
Oh, and bananas, I thought.
Yeah, once in a while. Yeah, I go in there once in a while and I buy some bananas.
In bulk, yeah.
Don't forget, all week, Busch Garden tickets. If you want to go to Busch Garden, we got the tickets for you all week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So pay attention, your opportunity to win. It's always going to be who's most likely, or he said, she said. We did find out that Jimmy left a few for us, so we might use some of those. But if you want to go and have a great time at Busch Gardens, listen to us every day at 11:45.
Yep.
We love for you guys to win.
Now, we're starting to see some holiday decor getting out there. and
Really?
about, and even Halloween is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Halloween is not that far away. We are August 1st right now.
Oh,
so a couple months. But Hershey's is saying, well, like everything else, shortage.
Oh, it better not be on the Reese cup.
They're saying,
Oh, damn it.
I know, they're saying trick-or-treaters may find an American classic absent from their pumpkin pails this year.
Why?
Hershey has reported that it's not going to be able to meet consumer demand for Halloween.
Think that's a hype just so people go out and buy it?
I don't know. Like right now?
Yeah, then they
go
got
get your
it.
chocolate now. Yeah, so the CEO of Hershey's.
CEO Hershey.
CEO, her name is Michelle Buck.
Oh, how is she?
Oh, she's doing great. She is. She said the company faced capacity constraints on a quarterly earnings call with investors. And she said, given many of our everyday and seasonal products are made on the same line, we've needed to balance production over the past several months to improve everyday on-shelf availability. She said, and then this is going to be an issue with this. They told investors that the company was feeling the effects of inflation, supply chain interruptions, and shifting consumer behavior. So, that Hershey candy bars are saying you may not see it. They're trying to prioritize everyday on-shelf availability. So, like you said, I think they're just trying to get a call. People just go and buy them now.
Yeah, and people will freeze them. They'll be like, "Oh God, I can't have them for Halloween, this and that." I mean, you can make a shortage just by throwing something out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You see, there's a shortage of bacon. All the bacon's gone. Toilet paper. All the toilet paper's gone.
Yeah. You're right.
You just got to cause a hype.
Baby food.
And then formula.
I remember my nutter was flipping out every morning calling me. Great, where am I going to get baby food?
I'm so hungry.
I'm like, another kid? He's like, no, I eat it in between smoking pot. I toast marshmallows, smoke baby food, and get joints.
It's great for the digestive system.
It's awesome, Nutter. That's why you're in great shape, little buddy. Yeah, that's what they got to do is say you can't get something and everybody's going to go out and buy it every single time. It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Good show today for you guys. We appreciate it all the time. Hope you had a good time and kicked it. After us, it's the News Junkie and then the Greek Zone with a special guest. Nutter didn't realize this, but he's going to do another show.
Oh, man. What did I sign up for?
Nutter, thanks for coming in today. Great job. Great to see you. Love the effort. Love the juice. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, G-Man. Anytime.
Again, Jimmy's on vacation. He'll be back at the end of the week. Well-deserved vacation for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Up in Jersey, having a good time with his family. And, of course, can't do the show without her. I love her more than she loves me, but it's fine. Great job today, Francis.
Thank you. Thanks, Greg. And thank you, Nutter. And, of course, thank you for listening. And make sure you're always tuned in and always checking out realradio921.com. We got the Penthouse blog, the contest page, all kinds of good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, I know the good stuff you want to hear is Greek's parting words.
A spare rib without any meat. Is it just a rib or is it still spare? Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.